Who's there?
Albert, it's me, God.
I bet I get a nat 1 now.
I don't need...
I called it to that one.
Brian vomits into his mouth.
If you stop applying it. Rack wakes up and finds himself roosting on the cliffside, on the, not outskirts of Trismuth, but certainly you're not within the towers. Yen's waking up from his wonderful lavish suites, which has a slightly larger bed than the other rooms in the Stumble Inn. And Marcus and Rard are sharing one of the, what was it, 3 gold rooms, was it?
Something like 3 gold, yeah.
Yeah. Are sharing, so I guess, what?
I think I slept on the floor.
Oh, okay. And Bryn has just woken up from a very, very strange dream, which hit him suddenly, and then the rest of his night was just dreamless. And he now wakes up groggy and hungover.
Question.
Hello.
If Elves don't sleep, how does he have a dream? He has a trance vision.
Because he has a trance vision.
he has a psy-trance vision.
He has a drunken trance vision. So Bryn has his drunken trance vision, which he's so drunk it looks like he's sleeping, but actually he's just doing one of his regular elf trances. But you have like a weird vision, and then it's kind of just no other thoughts invade your mind after within your trance, and you wake up hungover, groggy, bit of sick down your
bit like Sam this morning.
Exactly, a bit like Sam this morning in real life, and you turn. Sick. Well done. Well done. We're very proud of you, Sam. And Bryn, you wake up just literally just sitting like by the wall of the entrance to the Stumble Inn, and you slowly turn to your right and you see Nepety, the horse, with a crudely attached silver horn to their head, tied up, and just looking a bit confused really about the whole affair, tied outside, and you're within the middle floor of the main tower of Trismuth, and it's coming to morning, so business is starting to pick up, shop doors are opening, and you see some people, all different, creeds and races, walking about, milling about, doing their usual business. So yes, and you will find yourself naturally waking up with this task to get these basilisk eggs for Viso, for his client.
I think his name's Bronislaw Stormforcer.
His Bronislaw Stormforge.
Yeah, close enough.
Who is a bit of an eccentric arms dealer, dwarven arms dealer, in fact, who has come to Viso looking for basilisk eggs so he can have some basilisk pets to strike fear in his clients. So, what do you guys do? Waking up.
Who's hungover and who's feeling okay in game?
I don't remember if I drank or not.
I think Bryn is feeling a little bit worse today.
I didn't drink. Yeah, everyone else is fine.
Everyone else is fine.
It's literally just Bryn.
The horse is fine. The only person of the party who's having a bad time of it is Bryn.
The lonely drinker.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's got a real drinking problem, you guys.
Out in the street, or were you
In the street, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You slept in the street?
It might be something you guys want to keep an eye on, because he is showing from your time together he might have a bit of a genuine drinking problem. So
I think there's
Good
more than
roleplay.
one. I think
I work hard to perfect my craft.
there's more.
Your method, very method.
I'm very method. It's exactly method. I guess. I'm just sick over myself a bit.
Nepety rears back a bit.
No,
Fly down, join in.
just gonna go over to the horse, just gently pat it, make sure that the horns are fixed correctly.
How is the fauna fixed? Is it like just a
Because
ribbon?
it's got a mount with a bit of like like leather that goes round.
Cool.
So it's really obvious, is what
Very
you're saying.
obvious.
Yeah, it's really obvious, but for some reason Bryn didn't think it was so obvious in his previous state. He thought it was grab the tail of the horse, just one sick off the It's like a bit of a puddle, rub some mud in.
The horse doesn't seem too hot on this, but allows you
That's
to
annoying.
do
And
it.
then I just slowly walk, and I'm going to walk through the door that stumble into.
Can you make a dex check?
Yeah, I saw that coming like a freight train.
Dex saving throw.
So, 18.
You know what? Somehow, you just about remember there is a bar underneath the doorway, which does trip up a lot of the people walking in, newcomers. And you saw that happen a couple of times last night.
And it happened to
And it happened to you. But this time, you start to trip, but you catch yourself very quickly. It makes your stomach churn a bit, but you're okay. You keep it in.
Right, so I'm now in the main atrium. I'm just going to shout, guys, I've been out scouting. I'm all muddy from scouting. I need a wash and we need to get going for the basilisk eggs. And I'm going to sit really
I'm
quietly.
sitting right next to you at the bar. I'm like, you voice down, mate.
What?
And you see the barman / owner of the Stumble Inn just cleaning glasses and just shakes his head as he keeps at his business. So you're already downstairs.
Yeah, I'm having some breakfast.
Yeah? Okay, well you get a nice, wonderful breakfast of toasted bread with buttered
Toast.
mackerel and kipper on top.
Okay.
That'll cost you about 3 silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about credit?
I'll take it.
It's a good breakfast.
It was fine. I just don't
It's
want
a
to
hearty
break. Can you like?
breakfast.
I just don't want to break a. I don't want to break a GP. You know.
He just reaches into
This
his
is-
pocket,
this is one of those-
laden heavily with gems and gold, and it's just like
Yeah.
Starts emptying it onto the bar.
no silk handkerchief.
What'd you give him?
I give him 2 silver and a copper, and I'm just like, see what happens.
How much is it for copper?
It was 3 silver.
Okay.
But fine. This is gonna cover you.
And
Can I get you anything to eat?
Water. Just water.
Right. He walks back and he gets you like a nice big pitcher of
Well,
water.
while he's gone, I'm gonna check. What did he do with the gold? The silver? Did he pocket it, or did he put it like in a till?
He had it like you saw him put it behind a counter.
Just gonna reach. Trying to pull it out.
Can I
just
just
smack
make
your
this
hand.
sleight of hand with disadvantage?
Oh shit. 6.
6. Okay.
Do I-
So you're fumbling about. You find some pouches of coins and things, and you start to just like you pick one up, but it tips over and all across the floor as he walks back in. Not even like with any real expedition, but he walks back in with his pitcher, puts it on the side, picks up his coins, scoops them up, just looks at you and shakes his head.
Start
None of that.
Drinking wells.
Alright. Do you want anything to eat?
No. God, no.
Okay. Just fair warning, don't try that anywhere else here. You could get your fingers cut off. He's now looking at the 20 fingers you have on your hands right now. Okay, what is everyone else doing? So for example, let's see what is Rack doing from his roost? Because you wake up pretty early, I assume. And you'd roosted, I imagine, within viewing distance of the Kenku community you'd previously seen on your way to your roost, who are obviously the humanoid raven-like creatures, crow-like creatures who have no wings.
I'll fly over and have a look, but not speak to anyone. Just
Okay,
kind of like look around, but not get too close. I'm like from afar.
right. So
What's
you
this? But not actually go in.
great. Yeah, just sort of like a casual perception check.
7.
7. Okay. I mean, to be honest, like you just see a community of bird people just kind of getting ready for the day. Some of them are setting up like their crude stalls of selling really bad sort of meats, and you see like they're selling like seagull meat and puffin meat and stuff, and you see one of them actually on like
Birds that eat birds.
yeah, like you, to be honest, you eat chicken.
It's true.
We had this whole thing. And you see actually one of them, whilst they're setting up shops and stuff and just sort of going about their business, you see one of them with like a large long net actually on one of the big windows of the tower, let's say, which is, you know, a big opening into It's not really a window. It's basically just like an open wall of the cliff. Just trying to like edge along one of the cliff faces. It's not too precarious. Like there's a bit of a lip to it.
Yeah.
But what he's doing, he's got this big net, and he's actually trying to like slowly creep up to a puffin. He's got a big net right now, and he's trying to catch it. And you don't see what the result of that is, but you do your wide arc, and you get back into the main tower. You make your way over to the Stumble Inn again.
Yes, we're outside of the horse.
See the horse outside.
What with his
Can I-
sick
can I-
covered tail?
Can I go and look up? Does anyone else come down, or is everyone else still upstairs?
Yeah, I'll come down.
Jens already had a walk through the streets because he only sleeps 4 hours.
So what's Yambi doing with his?
Oh, he's been walking through the streets in his dressing gown, just like.
You guys are dressing up.
Is it monogrammed?
Yeah. Is it monogrammed?
Yes,
Oh,
it
monogram.
is. It's monogrammed and like gold laced.
No, the important thing is the monogram his initials. Did he just take it from like some other hotel?
It's not his initials.
So you're doing this like, very late night, early morning.
Early morning, yeah.
Early morning, yeah. What are you looking for, if anything?
He's just going for a stroll around.
Okay. Roll perception as well.
It's not good. What is perception?
Wisdom.
Hypothetical.
5.
Okay. This seems like a great town. This seems like a wonderful, upstanding place, really. Like, you could raise a family here. Fantastic. And you're just wandering around, and it all seems great. You see hooded figures everywhere, just having nice chats to each other. Well, not many, only a few, because it's late night, but you imagine because their business is what it is, a lot of them conduct their business at night, or their meetings at night. So you're walking around, and you're waving to some people cheerily late at night, whilst they're hooded and making small, quiet exchanges to each other. They give you weird glances and tell you to shoo. They seem lovely. They seem like lovely people. And you make your way back to the Stumble Inn.
What a nice town.
So, on seeing most of the party pack, where's the feathered one? Like, I'm confused. Where is he?
I think he flew off. Like he doesn't really like enclosed spaces so much.
Fair enough. We need some kind of call to get him back.
Dickhead.
I hope this stops.
But I'm gonna take this vicious sword and put it on the table. I had a really weird dream last night. I didn't sleep. I was out there, hunting. I had a vision. Because I was out there scouting around, seeing if there are any threats about, really helping you guys.
He passed out. He passed out in the front of the building, sick on his face.
What? I
He goes back
think you
to
need to just. That guy's really untrustworthy. I'm really not happy with
Yeah.
Sketchy,
Yeah.
sketchy looking.
I'm untrustworthy.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
No, he
You
doesn't
just
even-
try to steal my gold.
And now he's a liar. Defamation. That's just. Alright, mate. Just stick to the bottles.
Can I get you any breakfast?
just ignore him.
Would you like some breakfast?
I would love some breakfast. What have you got?
Well, we got eggs and toast, lots of breads, toast and kipper and mackerel.
Eggs,
We'll
toast,
get
bread,
some-
and toast.
We got a lot of bread here. Have you seen the mills? We make a lot of produce.
I'll take some eggs and toast then.
Eggs and toast. All right. Can I get you anything?
I've been hearing a lot about this puffin.
Okay. That's kind of the Kenku's thing. We don't really serve puffin. Where are you from?
Oh, so you don't.
It's a bit savage. And you seem like the finest gentleman there is. You shouldn't be feasting on puffin. You should have the fun. I will get you the mayoral breakfast service.
Tell me more.
We have the things we have. Stacks of toast upon toast upon toast, kippers, the finest eggs that this town can produce, fruits. We
Hang on
have
a minute.
fruits.
I'm pretty sure that's just what you gave Marcus.
He didn't have fruits, did he?
Actually, didn't have fruit.
He
I didn't have kipper either. It's definitely a good deal. You should definitely spend your
Buttered.
cut on this.
Salted butter. It's wonderful. It's divine. And only the best for you, of course. Only the best.
No, that sounds boring.
It's only 3 gold for this wonderful feast.
Oh yeah, and how was your room last night as well?
And
It was pretty amazing.
unlimited water and tea. and coffee. As much tea and coffee as you want. And water.
No, you've bored me. I will have water.
You're just gonna have water. Okay.
I think you're making a mistake.
So I'm gonna.
Well, I thought you were a fine, upstanding gentleman, but maybe I was wrong. But okay, here's your water, and he just gets you a small glass of water, and he gets.
What, like a thimble full?
But it's like a whiskey kind of jar. It's not that big. It's like a tumbler, and he gets you, your egg
Eggs
on
and
toast.
toast.
Did you want anything, sir? You've already
Well,
got something.
Well,
yes,
I
that's
don't want
true.
any more. No, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not the largest gentleman, so
Fair enough.
I'm already kind of full.
That'll be 3 silver, please.
Bryn?
No. I'll give you 200 coppers.
So you're giving him 20
sure.
silvers worth of copper for 3 silver.
I start to. Anyone gonna?
No, no! I smack his hand and he spills all over the
I mean,
floor.
that would have done it. That would have been fine.
I count out 30 copper
Okay,
pieces.
Thank you. Thanks. And he stows it away.
You're welcome.
So I'm gonna.
And he
on
goes
the
grabs
sword.
you toast.
Yeah, you're right, guys. This conversation's boring. Tell us more about your dream you had last night.
Alright. Ron, I need your help. Good buddy, old pal.
Well, that's nice to hear. I'm always glad to help.
Because I had a weird vision. I think it's down to this mother of a weapon, and I don't think I know what's going on. So can you have a look at that? I know you're good with your tricks.
I'm going to do a little bit of arcana here. I'm just going to see if I can recognise any magical goings on in it. It's obviously pretty fucking magical. So yeah, I'm just going to see what happens. That is 26.
My Jesus! Wow. Okay, so you weren't really looking properly at the swords in Shah's dungeon because you were kind of scared for your life. You didn't have enough time.
Yeah, I was
to
mainly
really-
concentrating on bladder control.
Yeah, that was kind of your main thing. So this fell off your priority list. Now you can give it your full time and efforts, and you understand that this is, with some time, going into some kind of an arcane trance as you start to kind of weave some like sigils in the air and everything around the blade. It is obviously a cursed sword. It is. It seems to absorb the life essence of those it slays, but not just that. It also seems to absorb, even to some extent, the memories of those it slays. And that might be the cause of the weird
There could be
dreams.
some cross-contamination.
There could be some cross-contamination, as it were. Or it could be the intention of the sword, you don't know. But you know that it absorbs the lives in a, not like spiritually, but in sense of memories and life force and things. It takes a lot from a person when it slays them.
Okay, so the way this works is like when you kill someone with it, it absorbs not just their life force, but also like their memories, not like spiritually, like it just, but like physically in their energy and their memories it absorbs, and it can use them to like try and communicate with you. Do I think the thing's intelligent at all? Do I think it's got any sort of intellect or?
With a 20,
26, Dan.
26, yes. You have a suspicion that, I mean, it may be intelligent, but you think it probably has its own purpose.
Okay.
Like it has a goal, whether that's something that someone else has set for it, or whether it's its own thing. You think there is definitely something that it's trying to do at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think this it's intelligent, and I think it's probably got some sort of goal. I'm not sure whether it's its own goal or a goal that someone else has set for it. But that's what it's something it's trying to do at some point.
Such clarity you explain things with. It's almost as if I've heard it twice. It's crazy. You are truly a scholar of the arts.
I'm just
This
quoting.
guy.
I'm quoting
Really
verbatim from some of the texts.
Here, have a
The
copy.
classics. Oh, thanks very much.
Don't stay all in one place.
Take it back.
Now obviously what I know about basilisks. I'm particularly wondering when they are active and when they sleep. Are they nocturnal or diurnal?
Roll a nature check.
Sure. Yeah, I rolled 16.
Okay.
Trying to find out when they're about. So when's a good time to sneak into their den?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, you do know that they have a petrifying gaze, which will turn you to stone. and this is obviously like the cause of a lot of adventurers' kind of demise, is them becoming statues that you may see in the forest sometimes, and bad sign, turn around.
We got given some de-petrification.
You got
potions,
two
didn't we?
de-petrification
I'm just
kind
not
of
sure
potion balm
They're
kind of
on the
things.
application.
You also know actually with that they also have a, how would you say it? Like in the Basilisks gullet, they have fluids in there which actually alchemists use to create those depetrification potions and oils and things. They will actually reverse those certain like oils and fluids in the basilisk itself.
Okay.
Can depetrify someone, and in fact that's how they eat. Like they will eat stone, and then it will turn into organic
that's
material
That's really cool.
in their bodies. In terms of their hunting, they're not nocturnal. They do hunt during the daytime.
Okay.
They live predominantly like in caves and things, and as in like that's where they reside. Then they will hunt the surrounding area during the days, probably trying to like find anything they can look at, really. And you know that they usually come in like small groups, usually small groups.
Okay, cool. Did we get told that I can't remember from last session, did we get told that we know where there are some, or is it just that we know sort of where they probably are, or we know exactly like which hillside they're on?
Viso gave you a map of, there's nearby woods called the Whisper Woods, and he marked out a rough area where there was like kind of the sighting and...
They found statues or something?
Well, yeah, he didn't tell you how they know or
Okay.
what happens, but they know that like within that area there were basilisk sightings.
And how far away is that?
From currently where you are,
Yeah.
it's only really about maybe a couple of hours by horse.
So we leave the city, we go back up top.
You'd go up back top, and then you'd actually have to go across the river, so you'd have to go back to your horses, then go up across the bridge. So that adds a tiny bit of time, but not a great deal, but you have to make your way across the river. Yeah.
Do we know how the petrification works? Is it from eye contact? So if you're looking through a mirror or something, like it wouldn't work, or is it like they just look at you and you get frozen?
Harry Potter.
I mean,
No, I want to clarify. Like
You
if they
can-
just see us but we don't see them, do we get frozen?
well, he
Or
got
if we see a reflection?
he
or-
got a 16. You can roll your own nature check if you want to.
Well, right then, I will roll my own nature check with my whole +0. Natural 20!
For real? Amazing.
Isn't it?
You saw one at the zoo in...
I petted it and went for a ride on it. It's like riding the camels, isn't it?
Right about
Yeah, your bright younger brother like annoyed him, got petrified, and cried about it all the way home.
Yeah, somehow you do know, you've heard or read before somewhere, but you know that, yeah, it works on like just eye contact, gaze. If they're looking at you, you will then start the petrification process. And in fact, like doesn't take long for it to take effect.
Yeah.
But there is still like
It's not.
very
It's not
short.
instantaneous.
It's not completely instantaneous, but it is very, very quick. And you also know, yes, people have been known to use mirrors before, and if
Mhm.
Basilisk will look at its own reflection, it will then see itself as an enemy and start to gaze at itself, and it can actually sometimes, if you're clever, petrify itself.
But if we're, let's say, using a mirror to look round corners, that sort of thing, we make eye contact through a mirror, would that start the petrification process? Or I suppose it must do
would,
if
yeah.
because it would start the petrification
Gotcha.
process. So,
I have another question then.
but also, and what was the other question? If it's about Basilisk again?
No, it is not. It is about my shield. We never actually defined what material it was made out of. So what's the normal?
I mean, I guess like iron.
Metal.
Yeah.
Unless it's
Yeah.
the other thing is that it could be like a Boromir style, like a wooden round one
Yeah.
with a rim. Like I don't know.
Well, it's like a sort of almost. It's got that sort of crescent cut out in it.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
so I
it's
guess
probably
it's
metal.
probably metal then.
But it might not be like mirror shape.
Yeah,
I guess you
yeah.
can polish it up.
Yeah, yours certainly isn't reflective. You don't
Yeah.
know if it will work or not, but it's certainly not. If you polish it up, that is. But it's certainly currently, as it stands, not very reflective. Not very reflective.
Yeah, not enough to actually do anything.
Yeah.
In that case, I'd like to do a bit of shopping first. See if we can pick up any gear.
Good-
Might help
good
us out
shout.
with this before we
I
head on
want
our
to.
merry
I
way.
want to hire a horse
well, we're going to be going past some stables anyway to pick them up, but like, it's I don't have a horse.
Are you sure you wouldn't prefer a pony?
Are you sure? Like, okay,
We'll get
fine.
you a nice donkey. they're not as flat.
Maybe even
Maybe
an
I can
ass.
borrow a beagle, right? Fuck off.
Are you sure you don't want to find the other members of your party first?
I assume you'll show up.
Probably will do.
If you're confident enough to go on your way on your own, then I'm sure you'll be able to find
So
us.
I'm gonna quickly ask Barman. Bucky, good, my good man.
Yeah.
Good, fair, trusting man. Where do the birds go in this town? And do you know, not that kind of bird, and do you know where a
Bit
good
of
way
that.
is for some potions? We need some potions because we're going after a mighty foe.
And some arms and armour.
What mighty foe are you after?
Marcus,
Sorry, I didn't realise that we were like we were a fucking we were a fucking notice board that you came to follow the news of the town. So.
whoa, easy fella. You know, you really need to deal with how you talk
I mean-
to people. It's very aggressive.
It's also
Wait,
very
wait.
inconsistent.
I'm
Have
just-
you noticed? It's like almost like I've got no idea how this character interacts with people.
Rod,
Oh my
stop getting
God.
your knickers into twist.
Oops.
We're going off some
Gnomes are supposed
basilisks.
to be really, really
Basilisks.
cheerful.
Thank you.
He just got
I'm
my
not
nerves.
Life-loving.
He just got my nerves about the pony. Alright. I can ride a full-size horse. with minimal adjustments.
Would you reach the stirrups? Anyway.
Can you ride one of those horses?
This is going literally over my
Basilisk. Right. So you're after what? Potions? And where birds hang out.
We just want
Birds
to know
people.
where our mate is.
Bird
There's a clan of bird people here, aren't there?
Oh, the Kenku. Yeah.
We're
yeah,
after-
yeah. The ones that
we-
eat the puffins and the seagulls.
Well, Puffin sounds great.
Seagulls as well. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
They're on one of the residential towers. In fact, and he points towards the general direction of it, but it's kind of opposite-ish, where the wheel of the big, the big wheel on
Yeah.
the side of the tower, kind of opposite-ish that. And there's, you saw some rope ladders and things not rope ladders, rope bridges and things going across, as well as boats. Yeah. So on that tower. They're on the top level actually, not the sky level, but the one just below. And yeah.
So the second to top level.
I knew you
can't
were
ride a
going to say
horse.
that.
You're too short to ride a horse.
Too snarky to ride a horse.
The penultimate level, yes. And so they're on the penultimate level.
Why did you just say that?
Let the man speak.
So they're on the penultimate level. They hang about kind of with their own quadrants and just hang among themselves. The markets are just setting up shop. There's usually some potion sellers there. Yeah.
Right,
Right, thanks for your help. Let's go.
So, are we going to head to the wizard? Guys?
I assume it's in the market, and there'll be some guys who sell weapons and armor as well there.
This thing real
So,
quick. We should talk about a plan of some kind.
Get potions, get weapons and armor, go kill some basilisks, maybe steal their
Well,
eggs.
We know that the basilisks always go home to a cave at night. We could wait in the cave, set up a trap.
So we're trapped in the cave with a basilisk.
Exactly.
If the basilisk is out of the cave, why don't we just go in when it's not there, take the eggs, and leave before it's gets back?
Okay.
Then no basilisk.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to kill a basilisk.
I mean, you sound like you really kind of want to kill a
I
basilisk.
thought we were going to kill a basilisk, but that's okay. Yeah, good idea.
Well, you can kill a basilisk.
I'm going to
mate.
go straight up to the stables because I think I've got everything I need, and I can sort shit out up there, and I'll just meet you guys there because I'm pretty.
Do you know how to
scared
saddle a
of
horse? Can you reach?
where does this pietism come from?
I had a really bad night's sleep.
Oh yeah, sorry. I've got digestive issues. I understand. But I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to killing some basilisks. I've dealt with goblins, and now I've upgraded and a vampire, and now I've upgraded to basilisks. And I feel like manticores.
Yeah, manticores.
And generally,
Solid.
guys, I think we're making a really good team.
Yep.
I don't know why I've done this little pep talk right now.
Go
to
as I'm
you.
saying this, I'm walking down the street.
Backwards,
As
I
you're coming
hope.
out, you also
outside.
see Rack just waiting by Napity outside.
I was just raking on the roof just because I can.
I turn around and see Rack sort of landing and just go ah.
Boom.
Right, let's get a move on.
Right, yeah, I'll head off. I'll leave you guys to do that shopping. I'll
So
just
you
go
head
and
on over.
I'll go and hire a horse.
Okay, cool. And you guys head on over to get armaments and what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a shield that I can polish up,
Okay.
and also some stuff to polish said shield with.
I see.
Okay. I want you to make an investigation check.
I'm going to do one.
I bet I get a nat 1 now.
I don't need to do shopping, so I'm going to the loo.
I called it a
Is
nat
it a
1.
Oh my god, why did you do that to yourself?
Because the last roll was a nat 20, this one had to be bad.
Stay low. Stay down.
Okay.
Stay low.
Like a dog.
Stay low. Don't
You're
get.
good, you're good. Okay. So, with your nat 1,
I get lost.
you found like a fishmonger. That's pretty cool.
It
They got
stinks.
skin-
It's the worst fish.
Has anyone come with me, or have I literally just wandered off on my own? Like, I know the
He's
way.
a fish
lost.
connoisseur. He's been stealing mackerel since day 1.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can tell you that this fish is not good.
I'm sure it should not be this difficult to find a market. I'm going to ask for directions, and I'm sure they are nice and friendly and will point me in the right direction.
Okay. So yeah, you find someone just walking past doing their business, and you just ask them, where can I get a good shield from? And they think for a bit. Just try I see some shields and armaments. Usually there's a market stall just up underneath the clock tower, and you see there's like in the middle of this market space. You saw it earlier. That clock tower that extends into the actual roof, and the time reads.
So it's
about,
like a clock pillar.
Yeah, it's a clock pillar essentially, and it's carved into the stone, and it looks, but it's ornately kind of carved.
Yeah.
It looks very nice, and you see the time currently reads about 10 in the morning or so. You find yourself like this kind of makeshift kind of armory set up with a store.
Right. I'm going to buy a shield.
All right. So this guy has, he's got it's a relatively small selection of shields. You feel if you want to find something really good, you've got to go within the actual town centre itself,
Yeah.
in the streets. But for a quick shield, there's what kind of shield are you looking for? Like circular? You're looking for big.
You tell me what they have, and I'll
Okay.
tell you which one I want.
All right. So they have a pretty, let's say, Spartanesque circular metallic shield, which, with some polish, could get like a pretty nice sheen to it. It's got some dents in it, like it's been hammered.
It's been used.
And no, it's not necessarily been used, but it's been it's
Okay,
a pretty
work
well
hard.
process of working it. But it's certainly got like some sheen to it. There's much more like a somewhat regal looking one, which is like more of a, what do you call it? That sort of shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of
What
like
kind of
coat of arms
Coat
type
of arms
shape.
type.
Yeah, coat of arms type shield, and that's it's got some nice kind of goldish trim to it.
Not bothered about that.
Yeah, but it's got like it's got a smooth kind of silver finish to it.
Okay.
So that is quite reflective already, and then you've got like a handful of wooden shields, which is no use to you.
I'll take the Spartan shield then. How much do you want for it? And some
A
polish.
shield. Okay. You sure you don't want this other one? This is a pretty rough.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll take the
Alright.
circular.
I'll sell this for.
7 gold. Excellent.
It's about. You know what I was gonna say? Yeah, it's 7 gold. This one.
Yep. Done deal. I'll do it.
Oh, you were looking at the thing already, weren't you?
Maybe.
Okay.
That says 10 gold. But 7 gold is good.
No, 7 gold's a cheap shield. This is a cheap shield.
Okay. I assume it's just
It's not a
a
very
standard.
good-
It's just a
it's not a
standard
very
shield
good
of
trader.
+2, like +2 to your AC. There's no other additional things to it.
Yeah, it's not.
You already got a shield, haven't you? It's
I do.
so
I just want a shiny one.
Yeah. So yeah.
You're gonna pass
so,
exchange your old shield.
No, I'm gonna keep my old shield. Served me well.
Yeah.
Nice
7
one.
gold.
I'll give him 7 gold then.
I'm shield man.
I cannot be stopped.
+4 to
You
AC.
do recognise that this one has less of a sheen though than.
Well, alright, how much is the other one then?
Well, the other one is that one comes to about 17 gold.
Any special bonuses to it or?
Not really, apart from it just looks really ornate and it's more expensive, so the resale value is
I'll take the rubbish one. 7
Alright.
gold.
fair enough.
Thank you very much.
Simple.
Right.
No
What
worries.
about the polish?
Yeah.
And the polish.
Polish. Right, yeah. I'll get throw that in for 5 silver.
Yep, done deal.
Fantastic. Anything else I can get you for today, sir?
I think you can direct it.
No, that'll do me fine. Thank you very much.
Looking for anything else I can direct you towards?
Nah, that's fine. Thank you.
Alright.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, Yen was
Well done, miss. You
looking.
built a bot shield, not there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yen was looking for anything that might turn you invisible. It's a very specific request.
Okay. You make an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay, that's an 8.
Okay. You find there's a stall selling various potions, and it looks very arcane, and it looks very mysterious. They've got all these weird little shaped bottles in glass and lots of weird liquids inside. And this guy, slicked back black hair. He's trying to sell you right now. Yeah, this is a fantastic invisibility potion. It will make you invisible for a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you do look very arcane and mysterious.
I'm a very arcane, mysterious gentleman.
I'm going to use Mage Hand to lift it out of his hand and drink it.
He's currently holding it.
Oh, I'm going to use Mage Hand to wrestle with him.
Okay.
While I grab something else
Does
on the
Mage
stool.
Hands like have a?
It has a strength associated
Yeah, it
with
does.
it. Would you like me
It's
to find
fairly
out
weak.
for you? I think it's about 2, but let's see.
Why did we let him take Arcane Trickster?
So you're literally going to try and steal this thing.
Well, just to test it.
No, it can't carry anything heavier than 10 pounds.
There we go. So
There's a way of.
So if he's got more than 10 pounds of strength, then you won't be able to wrestle it out of his
yeah,
hand.
he probably does have more than 10.
So he feels it tugging. What do you think you're doing? Do I need to call the guards right now? Do you know where you are? I can have your hands cut off for this.
My mage.
Rich Hand! I steal one of the potions. If I can, anyway.
What is happening?
Well, he's distracted of Captain you stealing. You're gonna.
You have to make a sleight of hand check. Oh Jesus.
This is gonna go so
Jesus.
badly.
22.
So whilst you're having,
He always gets the ones where he needs them, doesn't
And yet I can't find a fucking market.
he? You're staring at the wall saying, well, I can't see anything.
Okay, so, so he's kind of grabbing the potion from your mage hand, and whilst he's doing that, locked, you just randomly grab like a potion, right? Just any potion,
Mhm.
okay, and you just quickly like pocket it in like a satchel of some kind, and you let go with your mage hands, and he's like, okay, are you gonna buy this thing now?
No. I leave.
I'll exchange it for this. I have this man.
Oh my god.
It's a potion of dick shrink.
It gives you +4 impotence.
Should I just put it down as mystery potion?
Mystery potion, yes.
Bryn is very quickly
Drink it.
going to have a quick look around to see if he can find the best value health potions around. Because we are
The best value.
best value.
Yes,
Best
Simon.
value for money. Do I do a little roll for
Investigation.
or oh dear, he's a bit of an idiot.
Yeah, well.
Got 11. No, sorry, you got 12.
It's doing much better than Marcus.
Please don't put me to the slick back hair. Are you with that other guy? No, definitely not. Oh, Bryn.
There's a potions vendor, not the one that Yen's just been to, but a different one who has like more, you know what the potions are, like they're all pretty standardized. They're selling currently like they've got a 3 for 2 offer.
That's good value,
Potions
guys.
of healing?
That's very good value.
That comes to for just the 2, 70 gold.
70 gold.
Yeah, they're quite expensive.
Two.
Oh, it's for large healing potions.
No, these are regular potions of healing as well.
How many potions have we got?
We've got 4 littles, 1 greater. I was just thinking to stock up. Chaps, I think we need to stock up on
Yeah,
health
might as well.
potions. If someone keeps getting into little scraps and struggling and needing to be forced for healing potions, I think we need plenty in case this happens again. And in case anyone accidentally has any friendly fire issues, we can, maintain a healthy
It'd
party.
be much funnier if it was my shuriken returning, so I could just got it to return and pretend it didn't
Can
happen.
I have a quick browse to see what other major potions this bloke sells? If he does sell any that will be applicable to our journey, do I do another roll or is that just a
Well, yeah, because you were just looking for the potions of healing at that point.
13? I'm getting better, guys.
13.
Roll
Getting
by
better at
roll.
looking.
So looking around for these potions,
Guys, 70 gold, 3 potions.
I think you're on your own at the moment.
Guys,
I think we'll split up.
I think Rack would be with me.
Okay,
Hey, buddy.
So you're gonna ask the guy who doesn't understand the concept of money?
Yeah.
Does it seem like good value to you?
Do you like this? 70 gold.
The guy who grew up on a hippie commune.
70, yeah. Is that a lot?
I don't know. I can't count that high.
Can you do me a favour, mate? Can you tell the guys it was 30 gold for 3?
30.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy them, but just because I'm not really sure, I don't want to look a fool. Just in case we're being ripped off here.
How many coins do we have?
Some. We really got some.
Then
That would be.
we might as well use it.
That'd be about 10% of our value. About our earnings, 10%.
Coming out.
We can buy more then. That's fine. We should buy.
Wait a minute, we could buy 10 times the amount of potions. You're right, you're so right. We could just buy all the potions.
You walk in with 4 bags of cards. I made a mistake.
I didn't get a receipt.
everyone I made a poor life choice.
It's fine. They'll keep.
They sound like this one's called. Is there a bulk buy discount?
How many are you looking to buy?
About 30.
Does Bryn make poor purchasing decisions, or
Well,
is this a routine
I've
thing?
already got currently in stock like 8.
We'll stick with 3, my good man. And was there anything else you had? What have you got?
Yeah. Well, I got I got this potion of climbing. This will help you climb stuff. Really good. And
I can't see any use for that.
You got bloody
That's-
flies, mate.
that's gonna cost
Literally,
you.
he does all the up and downs.
Does
Vertical is my.
Does every
Nice.
Very vertical.
He does all of them.
Alright.
Unlike Rod, he's not
Yeah.
very vertical.
You interested in fire breath?
Things fell off and landed on me when you high-fived. You mocked me, high-fived over me, and then I got covered in your hand dust.
You're welcome, sorry.
Yeah, we got so a potion of fire breath.
That sounds pretty awesome. How much is that going to do?
That's going to set you back 50 gold.
Oh, that's quite expensive.
We also got
I don't like
a
the
potion
sound
of greater healing.
Ooh.
Also going to set you back 50 gold.
Ooh.
We got
Racks,
ourselves.
do you know how good they are? I don't use this currency back home. We just use bark.
Sorry, can you reset the?
I'll give you false.
This
This is what happens when you get 2 morons in a shop with a large amount of money.
there's going to be no money left.
This is gonna come out.
Random
He's gonna walk up to the group, breathe fire on them, they climb up a mountain. You're both.
Oh, Ben.
Well, my good man, I'll take the 3 healing potions and the fire breathing one.
and the fire
Oh,
breath.
no, it's not about.
No, I'm taking it so no one else can use it.
Ah.
Taking it off the market.
Sounds like the
So I can
sound.
look after and keep it safe and never
Sounds
use
good.
it.
That sounds
But don't tell the others that I've got it. And also tell them that I only spent 30.
I've got more potions of fire breath. So if you want to take them all off the market, you can.
How many do you have, my good man?
I've got another one.
You got 2.
I've only got 2 of them.
Alright,
But then it's off the. I think it's off the market then. From this stool. From this stool, it's off the market.
For months we've been saying that entrusting our money to the person with the lowest intelligence in the party would come back and bite us, and it's actually, I'm surprised it's taken this long.
I think this is a genius idea.
Yeah?
Yes,
Take it off the market.
2
No one can
fire
use it.
breathing potions and 3 healing potions for a
Right.
tidy. Was that
170.
I don't really want to do that. There you go, my good man.
Thank you very much.
Did you just buy a potion?
He just bought, no, nothing.
Doesn't matter.
Did you just buy multiple
He
potions?
just bought 2 potions of
I
fire
put
breathing.
DC 13 saving. I didn't get the damage stuff.
Wait.
$46.
Can I just ask,
46, 3
Rack, how did you pass off and allow him to buy potions of fire breathing?
He said
You know that thing you hate.
He said
I'm
he's
taking them off
taking
the
off the market so no one
He's
else
not
can
going to
use
tell
them.
our characters, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to store them like very secretly. So no one's going to find out about them. So guys,
Yeah.
we got a fantastic deal on health potions. Only 30 gold. Right, Rack?
30 gold.
Yeah, 30 gold.
So we're on what? Let me do the maths. We're
Don't worry,
about
mate.
590 gold left, yeah?
We've got a job to do. We've got to get to a cave, don't we, mate?
Anyway, you guys are monks. You don't have to buy potions. You just take them.
Let's.
What is it? Don't know.
Let's get a move on.
Left
So anyone
Rounds up, gentlemen.
You walk into the stables, and I'm saying, and like once a year, there's the Harvest Festival, which is really nice because like people come in and you get people from all over. So that's really good. So if you ever want to go there for that, anyway, what did we
You
agree the
can
price
have a
was?
horse. How much? just take it. It's only going to cost you 2 gold for. Just take it. Just take this horse.
This is lovely.
2 gold for the day.
I think they'd really like you. I really think they really like you in Cloworth.
Do you guys want your horses? I'm gonna get your horses. You want
Yes,
your horses,
please.
right? Okay, great. I'll go fetch your horses.
Get out of my
He
stable.
just snorts. He's just standing right next to me and just goes. So we ride.
Right, and you ride with your map. Obviously, you manage to get your horses going across, making your way across the free passage of the boats, and yeah, up and everything. All seems to work very well. This whole town, its whole system. Get your horses, and off you go. You go along the high cliff bank of the river until you reach a pretty sturdy kind of wooden bridge where it comes to a narrow point, and you cross, and from then on it's a pretty clear road to the Whisper Woods that you'd had marked out on your maps.
What did you say while we're riding in my ask? What did you guys get? I mean, I like your new shield, man. Can I just say it's pretty?
Thank you.
it's
I've
pretty stunning.
been polishing it, I guess, whilst
Yeah.
going.
Okay. So
I assume we're only walking the horses, so I should be able to
and
do
then
it
we'll
out
get
of
over the
hands.
top and clean your trim as
polishing
well.
it, it's getting a bit of a nice sheen. You're seeing, reflection. Again, the only thing is, like with the reflection, because of the dents in it, it's kind of like a House of Mirrors type situation where it's not like super clear, but
Yeah.
it's.
Mark's, I can handle that better for you. That's
Throw it like a
already
frisbee.
done.
Like Captain America.
How are you gonna hammer it
I got
on
blacksmith tools.
the horse?
But no, I'm not going to do it on the horse. I'm going to do it later.
So you're walking past on the path, starting to enter the woods, but you're leaving behind a collection of hamlets and farmlands and some windmills as well, which seem to be like dispersed around the town in a very wide sort of radius. You imagine this is where they get a lot of their produce from, as well as what they do inside the town towers. And yeah, you continue, you start to get into the woods. There is somewhat of a path into it. I mean, it becomes a bit difficult for the horses to really navigate, but they still manage to get through some of the undergrowth and everything, and there is sort of a mapped up path, but it's been overgrown over time. Can I have everybody rolling just perception?
8.
16.
4.
I rolled a nat 1 again.
15.
So 16 is the highest. 15 and 16.
Okay.
Next time, guys, can we play a game that doesn't have dice, please?
So, whilst you're going, Marcus's horse rears back and brays a bit as you find yourself in a particularly tough thicket to get across. And then, who got the 16? That was Rod, right? You hear, kind of distant to the left, like a rustling. And that's kind of like a far from distance.
Guys,
Guys,
something's going on. Something's going on.
I'm gonna
I don't know what it was.
fly up and have a look, see if I can see anything.
Roll perception.
From a better vantage point.
How long have we been riding by this
Not
stage?
7.
You've been riding for you've gotten
Perception
yourself
plus.
an
Is that-
hour
oh,
into
so-
the
oh,
woods.
nice.
You're getting
11.
pretty close to
Okay.
the.
Isn't this?
What did you say it was?
11.
11. Okay. You see movements in the around the trees, but you're above the canopy, kind of.
Yeah.
So it's kind of difficult for you to see, but you recognise there is kind of a largish, being
Okay.
down there. You don't know what it is, but there is something.
How close,
pretty large.
roughly?
It's still some distance from you, but you imagine because of the sound that you made, it's kind of alerted to that, and so it's starting to kind of look around to see what's happening.
Do you see any clearings nearby that we could get to, or the direct?
Do I see any clearing nearby what I can get to?
I love this.
Yeah, you see beyond. Actually, I mean, way, way, way in the distance, you see the clearing you imagine to be where the basilisks may be, where the cave kind of there's a mountainous, craggy area where you think the cave is. However, before that, you do see like a pretty small kind of couple of clearings nearby you, where the trees just kind of naturally kind of find themselves devoid of vegetation.
At this point, Bryn is going to silently get up on the back of his horse, jump into is there woods around us?
Yeah.
Like undercroft. Because I can do Mask of the Wild, I can sneak through. So I'm going to start scouting out and see if I can see what this thing is. Not getting too close, just slowly like circling around where it could be.
I'll be leading his horse then.
Okay. Just making rolls for that, or
It's just like an ambient passive thing.
okay.
So
So
elf thing or barbarian thing?
So wood everything.
Wood elf thing.
So you like so gracefully, like not like a lot of the stuff you do.
Literally another.
Not how
person.
you normally are. Better.
Yeah.
In this rare case, you do something well and gracefully.
Yeah. You launch yourself into a branch and you swing up on top of that and you start to sneak. Like no one even like sees you after the first couple of seconds. You're sneaking your way across, and you look beyond, in between some trees and beyond some bushes. You see what you think to be well, nature. Real quick.
18.
You recognise this thing shuffling along, looking around, like trying to find the source of a noise, just kind of grumbling to itself. An owlbear.
Owlbear.
An owlbear.
An
yes.
owlbear.
An owlbear, which is
An owlbear.
It is a bear, like with an owl's face and feathers and everything.
Bryn has a
Does it have
really
wings?
quick thought in his head. New fjord. New friend. Owlbear! I can call him Albert! Albert the Owlbear! Right, so, do I know anything of... I recognise what it is. Do I know anything about them?
Give me a sec.
Because I want to know what their temperament is like.
Okay, sure. They're not intrinsically like evil or good or anything. They're just like beasts.
Yeah.
Usually they hunt like around nighttime, but it seems that maybe it's kind of moved from its den momentarily, like trying to find out the source of the noise. And they're very like ferocious and vicious. You also know, because you always are thinking about how can I train something? How can I have it as a pet? You know that you've heard some people have been able to train owlbears before, but it takes a very, very long time, and it's quite a task to do because again, it's hard to get over that initial very vicious nature that they hold. So obviously, like if they're younger, it's usually easier. But
Well, what Bryn's going to very
Vicious.
swiftly do is he's going to climb right up to the... Sorry, I know it's kind of tangent, going on a tangent.
No, I like it.
No, go for
But
it.
I'm going to go like
It's fine.
right above him in the tree where he can't see him, and I'm going to do speak with animals. Little ritual. So
Okay.
I'm going
How long does that take?
to take 10 minutes.
Okay, so
You
you're
guys
kind
are
of-
still going along, sorry.
So are you guys? So whilst it's kind
Is
of
he
trying
dead?
to track,
It's just so bad, no
Like, guys, I think he might be dead.
Should we go back?
whilst. So yeah, so what's going on whilst this 10 minutes thing is going on?
I ask,
Right. He might
is there
be
any
dead.
clearings nearby? Anywhere we can stop?
Yeah, I
and-
look ahead. There's another craggy. What he said earlier. Yes.
There is
right.
one nearby.
Yeah, we'll go.
Just
Can
like,
we?
We'll go to a clearing.
So,
Yeah, should we
so
go
there's
to-
a basilisk, a creature that can kill you with its vision, and what you want to do is improve our sight lines. That's your priority at the moment. I'm saying if we make the thing come right to us, that's actually better.
Yeah, it can kill us with its vision, but it can also bite us in half. So if we don't see it coming, nom, tasty gnome.
Let's get into a racial place.
Yeah, come on.
It only freezes us if we look at, make eye contact. Just like look at its stomach or something, you'll be fine. I assume.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
It's absolutely true.
Okay, can it climb?
I consider myself chastened
I have no idea.
for 2 turns.
Whilst that's going on, you're following. Actually, you have to keep track whilst you're casting the ritual because it's still moving around the brush, trying to find where the noise is coming from. And you see it's like dangerously like getting closer and closer to your party, but just in time, just before it makes that like contact, you're able to finish your spell, and you now have speak with animals.
cool. I'm really interested to see what his accent will be.
Oh god.
Albert.
Look, who's there?
Albert. It's me, God.
Which one?
Don't be afraid, Albert. I mean you no harm.
Gods?
Yes, it is I, my child.
Which gods?
You know which one it is. The good one.
Okay.
How's it going?
Can you roll deception, please?
Okay.
And you just see the sun.
Yeah.
18.
God. Gods? What do you want?
You seem in pain.
I'm confused. What was that noise?
They are friends of the forest. We must aid them in their quest.
You're on a mission from God.
I need to roll something.
Are we going to end up? Are we going to end up with an owlbear paladin?
Yes, we are.
What are they doing?
They come to save the forest from the basilisk.
Oh, basilisks. They turn people into stone, don't they?
They're nasty.
Am I fighting the basilisk?
Not necessarily. Just look, you've gotta stay out of sight. But if you do spot a basilisk, you need to let this group of brave adventurers know.
Okay. So you want me to go ahead of the adventurers?
You can do that also, my child.
What do you want me to do? Gods?
Do you know where these basilisks lay their eggs?
I know that they live beyond in the cave.
And
There, I think.
Do they all venture out of the cave during the day to hunt?
One of them goes out to hunt. The other one watches over the eggs, I think. Where are you?
Shh, look down. I am below you.
Satan?
Not that far down.
Okay. Do you want me to go to these people?
Can you communicate with other beings?
No.
Not typically.
Well then, we'll just have to improvise, won't we?
Okay. Can I kill them after for
No,
food?
not even a little bit. These are good fellas. And what do
Will they
you want
feed
from
me?
them?
Food.
What type of food? Mackerel? You like
Mackerel's nice. Fish.
You like fish?
Fish is good.
One's a fishmonger.
Oh.
He mongers all those fish.
Can I have a lot of fish?
You can have some fish.
Thank
We'll
you,
get some
God.
fish. So what I want you as God to do is follow these travellers, keep them safe.
Do I make them? Do I greet them?
You can greet them with your customary greeting of the owl people, the owlbears.
That is, I greet people like this. And he does a terrifying screech, and you guys hear it instantly from the distance.
That sounds really peaceful
and
and
so you
calm.
turn to see.
I believe it is good if you just go over to them and do your greeting. It'll all be okay. Maybe in a moment or so, allow me to speak with them first, as I am God.
Yes, God.
Who's a good Albert?
I am I Albert?
Yes, you are. And I dub the
Albert.
the owlbear.
What does Albert mean?
Means brave warrior.
I'm a brave warrior.
The owner of many fish.
I
See you
the
later.
sound of that. Bye, God.
TTFN!
So as quickly as I can, I run to the.
By the way, you guys, like,
Well.
during that encounter, you did hear that terrifying screech, and then you turn and you see in the clearing, it's not even looking at you guys, but you see an owlbear just looking around, screeching. And that's what you guys got, and then you do your thing.
Right, so I'm gonna run and go, guys, don't worry, it's gonna help us. Don't ask how it happened. I just bumbled into it, and it just wants a little bit of fish, and it will help us with it. It's given me some good information. There will be one basilisk we need to kill, but apart from that, we're golden.
Do we have any fish?
We'll
Hey,
get
this smoked mackerel.
That probably smells foul by now.
It's slightly chewed.
By who?
By Yen. He chewed
And I
it.
think it was burnt in invisible flames as well.
It wasn't burnt, but it was slightly chewed.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
so you head back, and by this point, stumbling forth, you see this gigantic vision of a ferocious beast that you guys know about. They're common in the forests, kind of. This gigantic bear-like creature covered in feathers with this scary owl face just comes up to you, arms like that, and just screeches at you. And it looks
I've got my hand resting on my on the hilt of my sword.
No, Marcus. Let him walk with us.
Yen.
What is it with you and bloody pets?
There is a cartridge gets pets.
I just point to
Okay, we can keep it, but you have to look after it.
Okay.
It's not just for Christmas.
Why are you pointing at me?
Because you're a bloody bird.
It opens its mouth.
Yen throws in a smoked mackerel.
That was very intuitive of you.
Did I mention?
Oh, you might have done.
Yeah, you did. You did. I only want some fish.
We do need to buy some more fish at some stage.
Yeah.
If we want, his name's Albert.
That's alright, we've got plenty of money, we've hardly spent any of it.
No, I
recently.
haven't spent a cop over it.
What do we have potions wise?
Some potions.
Okay, anyone else got any potions?
We got this.
Well, that's an interesting looking potion. Do you know what it does?
No.
Would you like me to try and find out for you?
Please.
This is all very natural.
Can I roll Arcana and try and find out what this potion?
Yeah.
That is 13.
Where do you know Anne?
It's a potion of some kind. You've never seen one of this hue before. This is a very muddy hue, like maybe a couple of potions being mixed together.
Okay.
I don't know. Looks weird.
I say you try it.
Bryn, can you, in the meantime, can you have a go at my shield so you can get some of these dents out?
This is a potion of rock walking.
That sounds good.
Yes, it's very good. Don't ask me too many details of what it does, but listen.
Briefly what it does.
When the time comes, you'll know.
Are you comforted by that knowledge, or?
Yen stuffs the potion away and looks bemused.
I guess in this time I've pinged a couple of the things out.
Okay. So you continue forth with this owlbear kind of just shuffling behind you. And I mean, sometimes it goes like this. To no response. And then it just kind of keeps going.
Can I start throwing sticks in and see what happens?
Slap them away. No.
Crunches,
Can I use deflect missile?
and it does not like that.
Oh, okay.
And you guys keep going, and you find yourselves coming into the clearing beyond. Walking into this clearing, you see beyond a cave kind of entrance. It's not a big cave by any means. It's only like a mound, rock mound, and you see 3 statues of beings within the vicinity. The one closest to you is this dragonborn female who's looked like posed in fear, but like an angry kind, like not fear. Sorry, no. She's posed in
angry fear.
no confused
Fearful
anger.
anger.
Confused anger. You see beyond that, the next one is it's actually another female human, and actually her left leg has fallen off on the statue. So and again, she's got a similar sort of expression of just confusion, like surprise. And then beyond that, there is at the very end like the short, stout figure you imagine to be a dwarven figure. And then next to that dwarven figure, you see like half a skeleton of just what you see is
This
there.
thing.
Like it's half a sort of reptilian kind of skeleton. It doesn't look like super old, but it is like mostly bone with some remnant of skin and, you know, some dried gore and everything, but an old but not like ancient ruin. And then you see the cave mouth entrance within this clearing.
Do we see any
Beyond there,
equipment?
it's a bit dark.
Do we see any equipments on the 3 statues?
Yes,
They look
you
like
see,
warrior types.
they look like warrior types, yes.
I want to roll investigation and see if I can figure out by things like where on the stone and like how dirty they are and like the state of the skeleton, and try and figure out whether like how long they've been here and whether they were around at the same time as the skeleton.
Okay. You will. I mean, are you going up close then?
Yeah. Okay. I'll go up to the edge of the clearing.
On which side? On the far.
I'll come up over here near the skeleton.
Okay. Yeah. In which case, yeah, you slowly make your way there. We need to roll an investigation.
That is a 14.
Okay. So
Wow.
you imagine that this skeleton at least to be like a few months old.
Okay.
Judging from like the state of decay. The statues, you have no idea when that occurs. They just look like statues, apart from one of them has had its leg kind of broken off in the course of time at some point somehow.
How much of the potion of depetrifying do we have?
Sadly, only 2.
Rod, did you have any spells of like that produce light?
Drift globe.
We've got the drift globe.
Is that one use only?
No.
My shield has been bashed to hell, so hopefully there's no dents in it. It should be suitably polished.
Oh, was
Do
he
you-
going to do his...
Yeah, he's hammered it a bit. And,
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
When
we
a
were-
little bit when we were like talking.
Okay, can you make a what's your tinker sort of check thing for that?
I don't know what that
Don't
come
need
under.
to check.
I know that I'm like
Proficient.
proficient in it. but-
Okay.
So you just add your proficiency bonus to roll, which is plus 2.
Yeah.
Right. 13.
Okay. Yeah, he smoothed out a bit, but really, like, it was a pretty... not a botched job, but it's a simple shield. No, not...
He didn't do it really badly.
Not for Bryn,
Oh, God.
but the initial creation of the shield, it's
Yeah.
not meant to be like a
excited.
lavish shield by any means or smooth, it's just very efficient.
Yeah.
So he has smoothed out some of the dents, but for the most part it's still kind of like a collection of different
Yeah.
surfaces.
In that case, I'd like to try something.
Okay.
Rack, you've got the drift globe, don't you?
Yeah.
Rack, could you activate the drift globe and shine it towards the shield, and I'll see if I can illuminate it further inside the cave.
So walk, and then it kind of, I'm going to say another one, it just hovers,
Okay.
Mhm.
and there's...
I'll try and direct the light with the shield.
You're directing the line right now.
Trying to, yeah.
Just before this all happens, just in case something is going to happen, I'm just going to we should do something clever now. I'm going to try and get Albert to come around with me to the left, to the left of the clearing, just in case something does come out. We can sneak up. And do you want to help? Where do you want to be for the fight? Because there could be a fight going.
Maybe
And I know you like fighting. And I should probably say that a bit louder.
Maybe I should try and. Oh yeah, good point. Maybe I should try and sneak in.
Wait for the light, buddy. We can wait for the light. Should we hide by the side?
Stop doing that. No more fish yet.
Albert, you're doing. He doesn't get thumbs. Do you have thumbs? Rack, can you speak to him?
Are you really doing that? Okay.
It's walking at you.
We're getting somewhere. No, you got it. He's engaging. He's happy.
Okay.
Okay.
So he screeches.
Oh.
No.
Oh, you can. So with sunlight, you can attach.
I think
it's
it's
on like.
Okay.
Daylight.
So whilst this is
you
happening,
can attach
Oh,
that to an
dear.
object, so you can put the light on the front of the shield. And it
Oh, I
will
didn't even
reflect
polish shield then. Yeah, shall we do that then?
Well, we've just. made a
Okay,
big
so
mess.
what have you... Wait, so I'll let you guys do what you've just done,
What was it saying?
right? So what have you just done? So you've now made light emanate from...
From the shield, so
From the
it's
shield.
basically like it's almost like a spotlight, and I'm trying to shine it into the cave.
So you angle the shield correctly, and you shine a light straight into the cave mouth, and looking beyond,
That looks terrible.
lighting it up, you don't really see a great deal, but you do see just about another statue stands there.
Right.
and then from out of the corner, awoken by this screech, you see coming out a basilisk.
Alright. I'm gonna fly above the mouth of the cave so I can like jump down if it comes out.
Yeah, you can on your turn.
Okay.
You can on your turn.
Oh
Is that
no, I've absolutely
Oh, God.
bungled it.
As Marcus is able to get that shield right and glares it straight into the cave mouth entrance, along with seeing like another statue he sees coming from one corner, this gigantic reptilian basilisk. This reptilian monster. It's not gigantic by any means, but it's certainly like, you know, it's about a bit larger than you guys, and it is has 8 legs, awful eyes, spikes and everything, and it is now coming just out of the corner, and you've got the midday kind of sun. You imagine it to be about, asking what time of day it was. It's midday. And it's coming out the corner, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Come on.
Come on, not a third one in a row.
This is important.
Oh, someone got a natural 20 on the basilisk roll earlier, didn't
Yeah, on the nature roll.
Okay, your nature roll. You'll also know, like,
Come on. Nice.
you know that the effect to be instantaneous if you look at them, or if they look at you and you look at them as well. You know that the petrification process starts instantaneously. So you remember with your natural 20, you want to be averting your gaze.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
behind the shield.
You don't want to be looking at this thing, is what you know, and I'm sure you've told these guys.
Yeah.
Since initiative is important, this calls for a special occasion.
So,
Jumbo dice!
oh my god!
That's amazing.
Where'd you get that from?
Board game shop in Horsham.
Lift it up. Lift it up.
I got a good roll as well. 15%.
Put it in
Show
front of the cameras.
the cameras.
And that one. That's this.
It's a big chunky dice.
Did we actually dismount?
Yeah, I imagine you dismounted because you got to the clearing and you started investigating. We start off, top of the round. Bryn, what do you do seeing this basilisk lumber out as you've just got your owlbear around and the owlbear's just screeched? You don't know what the owlbear's going to do because it's just been told to what? What was it told to do? Just basically protect
us. It didn't. I wasn't explicit.
So-
Like you have to like run in and fight straight away,
Yeah.
but it's going to try and like look after us. So it's kind of up to its own judgment whether
Yeah,
it's going to.
okay, cool.
And it's a sentient creature. It's not just going to run and
Yeah.
attack, is it? But have I noticed as this like has it seen us?
It's certainly like heard a
Aware
noise
of that.
and it's coming out from where it is right now. It's probably just about to like see at least Marcus to the corner.
And
on
is
the
it
left.
out of the cave mouth? Or is it in the cave?
It's in the cave, just coming out of the cave mouth.
I'm just hesitant to run in because then I'm just like facing it in a small cave opening. That's not very clever.
With Marcus's roll of the 20 earlier, I will say you can like avert your gaze during fighting this thing. However, that
Get
means that
disadvantage.
you get disadvantage because you're essentially blind.
But
So-
I've got reckless attack, which
So you
gives
get
me
disadvantage anyway.
No, but that gives me advantage.
So you'd end up neutral.
You
You'd end up neutral.
Okay, right. Fuck it. Vicious sword. Shoom. Gonna go. Get angry.
Are you averting your eyes, or are you going to look at it?
I'm gonna look down. So as soon as I see it's like feet,
Okay.
right?
Cool, so-
and then reckless attack. Straight into
straight-
it. Not
straight roll.
faffing about.
Cool.
I'm gonna do a quick nod to Albert.
Do you want me to move you?
Like quick
Okay.
nod. Albert. Not again. Not again, Albert.
So you're attacking it head on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Cool.
like looking down, but reckless attack, so it is going to get advantage on me.
Okay.
But I'm still going to probably hopefully
Cool.
hit it.
So you go in for your reckless attack. Make that roll. Was it a 1? Was it a 1? Well, at least you weren't looking at it. So with your natural
I mean, it
1,
makes sense, right?
it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Really great, guys. Really. Oh dear.
So looking down,
Lally.
you get your sword out and you swing. That's disconcerting because you just didn't hit anything there. And do you do anything else with your turn? Looking down,
So-
knowing that there's like this basilisk because you feel its hot like breath on your face.
Oh god.
And this is all happening at the same time. So whilst you see your friends, your elfie friend Bryn, run up to this basilisk, what do you do, Rack?
Is it in the open air, or is it still kind of covered by the cave?
I mean, it's kind of covered by the cave. If you're flying up, you'll have to come back down to the
I
ground.
should say, so I couldn't attack it from above.
No.
Okay, that was my plan. Okay.
I mean, you can come like down and then attack it. You'd have to get basically to the level of where you're on the ground.
Yeah. Is it looking at him though?
I mean, this is all happening instantaneously,
Yeah,
but you imagine it is looking towards the man who is running towards it right now.
Can
Yes.
I try and like fly over within about here and try and throw my shuriken at it? Yes, I aim for its eyes. The eye.
Okay, cool. I want you to roll that attack. But
Are you looking at your target
Are you
there?
looking at it though?
So try and hit it in the eyes.
I don't really want to get
the eyes,
shooting in the spine.
I'm imagining since it's being attacked by him, it's being distracted, so I can look at it. I think it's an important roll. This deserves jumbo dice.
Jumbo dice.
11.
11. Okay. Yeah. You throw your shuriken. You're trying to be careful about it because you don't want to hit Bryn.
Yeah.
You throw it, and you hit.
What of accuracy? Is he aiming specifically for the eyes, but he's worried about hitting a man standing like 5 feet away?
Yes. And so you throw the shuriken, and it just skirts across the. It's actually pretty cool. Don't hit it, but it skirts across the walls, the cavern wall, as it swings back in an arc towards you, and then you just catch it as it slows down, and you pluck it from the air. But you did not make any hits. Do you want to do anything else?
Can I try and just keep my motion just get slightly out of its sightline?
Yeah. Do you have bonus movement to do that?
I've got my 60 going.
That's fine. Okay, so now after that we come to Raj, seeing this all happen as Rak swoops in, just about throwing his shuriken, and Bryn just looking down at the floor as he misses his swipe.
Alright, what shall I do? Can I roll nature? And I want to see this is the classic question with Tasha's hideous laughter. I want to try and find out if it's intelligent enough for it to have a sense of humour. Pass.
Roll nature.
That's 5.
Okay.
Natural 1.
That's okay, or a natural 1.
I mean, it's a basilisk, but you're a funny guy, so you just don't know.
I'm going to play it safe, I'm going to go for grease.
Okay, cool.
So, cast grease. When the grease appears, each creature standing in. So, I want to do the grease. Do you
Yeah.
have any sort of marker that I can mark it with?
Yeah.
From here to like here. To this square.
So that square's greasy.
That square is greasy.
Okay, cool.
So, when it's now, it has to make a dex save.
When it starts.
It has
When
when
it
it
ends.
appears, and then after that, if it ends its turn or enters it.
Oh, so when it first initially appears, it's got to make a dex right
Yeah,
now.
it's gonna make a dex right now.
Okay,
And
what's the DC?
DC is 14.
Go on.
Okay, and with that, as Rad casts grease, as Bryn whiffs his blade and the shuriken just skirts the edge of the cavern, a puddle of grease appears from underneath the basilisk, and like with its 8 legs, you think it's a sturdy beast, but with the grease, its legs just split open as it collapses to the ground, and it's now prone as it goes and tries to get footing again slowly. And do you do anything else with your turn?
Gloat.
Great. Do you say anything in particular?
No, it's just quite small.
Fantastic.
Sorry.
Okay, so we come to Marcus, who is now trying to shine like light in its eyes, but what are you going to do?
Can I have a good old giggle and stupid.
You take
I'm
D4 amusement.
gonna get as close as I can. I don't think I can move right up to it though.
What's
I've
your
got
movement?
30.
1, 2.
Are your eyes averted?
5,
Yeah, I
6.
did.
Yeah, you can get that.
Okay.
Alright, I'll stand in front of it then.
Okay.
With my big old shiny shield of shining. So I'm not quite in range.
You can get like up to it, but you can't get in front of its face.
So I can't attack it.
You can shine the light in its eyes.
Yeah, you can try shine the light.
Well, seeing as it's the only thing I can do, I'll do that.
Okay, so I want you
I'm
to.
not really sure what kind of action that would be, but...
This is more of a perception roll, because you're trying to judge where it is.
what could possibly go wrong? Are you kidding me?
7.
Oh, that's a 7.
It's not a natural one.
Okay, that's 10.
10. Okay. So you're shining
Jesus.
around. You don't think you're getting the right spots, and I mean everyone else can just see the spotlight just going around in the cave, hitting the basilisk sometimes, but it's just right now he's just glaring this beam all around the cave, and you can't tell if it's having any effect whenever it hits the basilisk at all, and neither can
Yeah.
you because it's such a crowded area. Do you do anything else with your turn, Marcus?
There is nothing else I can do.
Okay, so the basilisk now has its turn. Takes half of its movement just to get up, grunting, growling, and then is there anything it can? So it sees Bryn looking down. Marcus is behind the shield. Okay, and so with Bryn right in front of it, it's going to first of all make a big old bite attack as you look down. Shit, what's your AC?
I think if you said shit, it's probably irrelevant. But it's 15.
No, I was just wondering. Like, no, yeah, it's
It gets you.
No, it doesn't actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a different kind of shit.
So you're rooting for the basilisk.
So, whilst trying to get up and slipping, it does try and just get up, and then it tries to like bite at you. But with the combination of being taken off its feet and everything, it just misses as you kind of feel above you, just above as these jaws clamp, and you quickly put your head down as far as you can. And then with that, it starts to move one square over.
What, front?
Yep.
There.
Out of the grease. Oh, when it's getting out of the grease, does it roll again?
No, it's
Or
only for
when it
ends its turn.
Okay, cool.
So
And
only
then
12
it's
its
going to take double.
There.
It's going to go beyond the next square.
It's going to go here.
Yep.
At some point, it's going to have to start taking some opportunity attacks, right?
Not yet.
It's never left.
And it hasn't left yet. And it's going to just look around. And it turns and it sees Yen.
What?
And as Yen's just there. And it also sees
Albert.
Albert.
It does not see, however, Rack, I'm going to say, because you're currently kind of behind the statue.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Never mind. You're good.
No worries, bruh.
But you can see it's coming out now. Yeah, just remember, it's now like within kind of eye line as you see it coming out and looking, just starting to look around. But this is all happening instantaneously. So we now come to the owlbear, actually.
Go on, son.
The owlbear.
Runs into the brush and it's never seen again by the party.
It starts to advance towards. It just shuffles towards the basilisk. It's got movement of 40 feet. So it starts to run up.
1, 2,
Yeah, my boy.
3, 4, just like this.
Yeah, right next to it. Turns to Bryn real quick and just goes. But more scary than that.
Yeah,
And-
aggressive manner.
It's got like a guttural.
It's such a
Yeah.
It's like a
We
foghorn.
should all go at once.
Oh, for fuck! Now the thumbnail's gonna be me making that face.
Face, right?
Oh, no.
Someone else do something funny.
Right.
Another face.
Sorry, what face is that?
No, I'm just gonna sit like this. Seriously, can someone quickly just gesticulate or do something funny with their
Okay.
face now?
Yes, wrong.
Taking the blame. Sam, nothing to add? That's good. That's real good. Ben, what you got, mate? He's got. Come on, Messi. What have we got? What have we got for us? That's nice. That's nice.
There's not a camera there. You won't look
There's
at
one
the
there. There's one there. There's one there.
You see this owlbear just kind of look at Bryn, squawks like a ferocious squawk, brings out its claw, and just swipes down on this basilisk, creating this gigantic gash along its form as some of the spikes fall out.
It's the only one of us who can actually play.
I was gonna say, like, the rest of us
Animal
don't
bodies,
know.
guys.
And the basilisk has a very deep guttural growl towards it as it starts to look up towards the owlbear. I need Yen, finally.
Alright, what if I stay behind the owlbear and I fire some magic missiles?
Okay.
that's
You
because
need
they
to
got
roll
hit
that with
automatically.
disadvantage.
They do. I don't have to.
There's no test.
Roll
They
it.
test automatically.
That's what's so great about them. They seek.
Their target seeks. So you can shoot them straight up into the air.
Yeah, so it's
like a missile gunboat.
That's pretty sick.
That's cool.
Okay, it's 1d4 for each thing. 3, 5,
8.
8. And it's +1 for each, so 11.
11. Total.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So with that, we can just cover your eyes.
What do they look like?
Like little glowing orbs.
Okay, so these glowing orbs just arc over the owlbear and then straight like onto the back of the basilisk who's just gotten up basically and walked out of the cave. for 11, and it goes ooh, shudders 3 hits 3 times, and then it just looks up again and it glares towards you as you have your eyes covered. And then we come to Bryn again. So yeah, I want you to make a con saving throw. 11. Okay. So with that, as you're getting ready to attack, the basilisk does turn around quickly as you're quickly getting like your eyes out just to see like where its position is, so you know where to strike next. We're fine with that. I'll play this, right? Just no. Okay. It does, with its glowing blue eyes, quickly stare at you, and you feel like some kind of petrification process starting within your feet. As you look down and see your feet just start to turn to stone. However, you are still next to it, so you can still make an attack.
Right, but my feet are stone now.
But your feet are kind of stone. It's starting to happen. You can't like really like move your bottom half, but you can move your top half if you want to.
Right, I'm just gonna like reckless. It's like really recklessly jabbing.
Okay.
Jabbing good like.
So are you? In which case, are you still looking away? or you-
Wait, the thing is, I could just grab some depetrification right now, but it seems a bit. Do I know? Can I feel like I'll probably have a few more seconds before it goes all the way through, or?
I will say like taking a potion. I've always said it's a bonus, didn't I? With the healing potions, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow this as a bonus.
Yeah. But I'm not necessarily.
From
gonna
the
do
speed
it.
of it, you don't know if you'll be okay next round. Because it's starting to quickly happen. You can make a swing and you can try and grab your potion real quick. But it's happening. It's a pretty quick process, but it's not instantaneous.
Alright, but once it starts, it's gonna happen. I am.
Once it starts, it could happen, but you might be able to.
Fight. I'll get another.
You might be able to shrug it off. Basically, he got a 20 with this. You might be able to shrug it off. We don't know.
Right. Well, someone can just spill it on me anyway. We're all so close to each other.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do a reckless attack.
Okay.
Get
13. 17.
17. Okay.
Is that hit?
Yeah. Roll your damage.
Sweet. So 6 as a base
Nice.
of damage from this fella. Come on, you damnable fudger. 6, 10. Is that? Are we gonna call that 6?
Oh, that's a 6.
Reroll.
Oh.
That's an animal. No, yeah, that's a reroll, I'm afraid. Oh wait,
I mean, look at it. I mean, fucking look at it.
that's a reroll.
That's fine.
Is it fine?
That was 5. That's alright then.
So what's
One
the
thing has remained on one health.
What about your fire?
It's 15 and then I do my fire. 3, he's fine. I was
What's the
joking.
damage?
15.
15.
Shit.
Wow. So what do you do? Like
Just
cut
a vertical downswing just straight onto him.
You know you moan about my extra attacks all the time. I can only do 8
Okay.
damage.
So vertical damage.
Yeah, but you start with a +4.
You actually get
So you do
within the
minimum
same carve that Albert's created.
Oh yeah.
And you carve down, and it just keeps profusely like bleeding from that wound, and it's really looking like it's taken a fair amount of damage here as it growls and just looks around. We come to Rack. Are you
Nice.
within?
I'm within 30 feet, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make the DC con as well. DC save, sorry.
So I've got.
The Constitution.
Constitution.
Save. Yeah.
7.
7. You also feel like. Are you hovering or are you standing?
I'm gonna say I'm not hovering.
Okay.
Because then I'll fall to the
I'll
floor.
allow it. So, you also feel like this encroaching paralysis in your legs as you look down and you see, your legs are starting to turn into stone. And you are allowed, like,
Lose my legs, I
you
fly.
can still do something, like, you've still got your upper body, but your legs are...
Just fly over and just hit it in the head with your like stone legs.
stone legs! And remember, you did see one of the statues earlier, one of the legs fell off.
So I'm just let fly over my shuriken again and aim for the eyes again.
Go on.
17 plus 6.
17 plus
That's
6.
23.
Yep, so roll damage.
So that's 7.
7.
Well, I was aiming for the eyes, I said that.
Okay,
But I hit it
so
no.
you fling it,
I
and
did get 23.
you see, like, you get the shuriken, and it goes like, it scars the eye, it like cuts the left eye in half, and it bleeds profusely, and it just lets out this horrific scream as the shuriken like tears back through, and you catch it again.
That's awful.
And it is in a lot of
in
pain.
half.
Well, like, yeah, it's like wounded. It's a big.
Before I freeze it.
Literally goes straight up in the eye, yeah.
That's
He
grim.
wants it to blind you. What are you expecting to happen?
You what?
What part of this do you think would be nice? Oh, I just want to blind. I don't want to see his eyeballs cut. I just want it blinded.
As you catch it, it's covered.
Does that mean
in
anyone on the
gunk.
left hand side of it is alright now?
It's covered in gunk now.
Get
You're
in.
good. Now we come to Rad's turn.
Do I know that I'm out of range?
I need you to make the. Wait, where are you?
He's not in range of a 30.
Okay.
But do I know that I'm not in range? Like, does my guy know? Should I roll to see?
Yeah,
Because I don't want to mess with
perception.
15.
Yeah, you guess that you're out of range.
Okay, cool. Doesn't really help with what I want to do. I still have no idea what I want to do, but you know.
Shoot it with your shooter.
I could what? I could frostbite it, but we all know how much that does. Fuck all. I'm gonna do it, and you guys might not think this is the best. I'm gonna cast fog cloud over this entire area. I'm just gonna try
Yeah, we can't
That's
see
actually
it.
not a bad
Yeah,
idea.
we can't see it. Why not?
Okay, so you cover.
It's hang on, it's a 20-foot sphere radius, so it's actually huge.
How big is
Wow.
Yeah, so you suffer from the blinded condition while you're inside it.
Wow, so everyone's blinded. This fog shrouds this whole sphere as you realise none of you can see anything now. Maybe just about to see like.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and so with that, do you do anything else,
What
Val?
do you not got?
I'll move forward. I'll go 1. Is this count as like difficult terrain?
No.
2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks a lot.
And so now we come to with that, Marcus.
Right.
What about the owlbear?
I go for him. Can I? If I glance upwards, I still can't see it. Like the fog is literally, you can't see the
Yeah,
end
you
of
can't
nose.
see anything. Yeah.
How about with your stabber?
I'm gonna.
Jab him.
I'm gonna attack it. Yeah.
Cool.
So I guess I'll just roll the old dice. 17 plus 5, 22. Oh wait,
You've
but
got
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Cock. 19 plus 5, 24. So 22.
Roll your damage.
Okay, D8. That's a 1. I'd also like to use, I think, I'm gonna throw in either distracting strike or goading strike. I'm gonna go with distracting strike. I get to add another D8 onto it, one superiority die,
Yeah.
and the next attack against this target by an attacker other than me has advantage
Okay.
if it's made before the start of the next turn. So basically, with the owlbear attack,
Oh, so the next person gets
advantage on it.
will be balanced out back
Yeah.
to neutral.
so I add a superiority dice,
Roll it.
which is a 5, so a total of 11 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, you bring out your sword, and
You can't see anything that happens that you don't know.
you
Yeah.
swing. You make contact with something, and you just kind of you pull through, tearing at flesh, and you hear just this loud cry from this basilisk. Just pain as you start to feel blood seeping down the hilt of the sword and onto your
That's good.
hands.
That's not
That was the least graceful. I could have done that. I'm sorry, guys.
That's
Why are
right.
you
So,
apologising?
sorry, let me repeat. So you bring out your sword, make contact, you pull through. The blood of the basilisk pouring from the hilt onto your hands. You can't see what's happening, and it just gets stuck in there. And you pull it out, and you just hear like a thump. And you just hear a thump, and you can't see what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
You cut a leg off.
And
for a tail.
you hear nothing from the basilisk at this point.
Okay.
Marcus, that was a very good term.
Thank you, Rob.
Now it's the owlbear's turn, and the owlbear just swipes around, and that's all it does as well. And then we come to Yen. Come on, Yen, what are you gonna do? You guys hear nothing from the basilisk right now. You see nothing as well.
Okay. So what can I see? Can I see the back of the
You can
owlbear?
see it
You
inky
can see like the back of the owlbear, feathers, a wall of feathers in your face. And all you know is you heard like a screech from the basilisk, a thump, and that's it.
I
You
can't
can't see
help-
anything.
How long does this fog last for? Because I have a nasty feeling there's going to be 4 of us standing around just hacking at a corpse for like 20 minutes.
Listen, guys, if you want to drop it, I can drop it.
Okay, I feel my way past the owlbear.
Okay.
How does the owlbear feel
He's
about that?
receptive to it.
And
Albert's chill with it, yeah.
I still I see what he's doing, so what he's trying to maul out at the moment.
Oh, he's just mauling in front. He doesn't seem to be hitting anything. He's just swinging about. You kind of have to duck over quickly, or duck under. Sorry, but yeah, that's all it's doing as it goes. Ah! Ah!
He's such a champ.
Yeah.
Okay, I try and kind of wander forward into the fog.
And you hit like a scaly reptilian figure with spikes.
Oh, okay, I stab
feel,
at it.
You feel blood, and you stab at it.
Yeah.
Okay, just roll damage.
It's Marcus.
It's so good we don't have Dragonborn with us.
11 damage.
11 damage. You're just stabbing into this thing.
Does
and
anything happen?
Nothing's happening.
Oh.
You just lots of blood.
I think we've killed it.
Let's stop.
So you keep stabbing at this thing. Do you do anything?
No.
Okay, cool. Now we come
Just
to
let it.
now we come to Bryn's turn.
Whoa,
Keep on going, keep on going. Have you got a good hit in yet?
Yeah, but I gave it some whirly.
Okay. Do you want to give it a little bit more just in case?
I think we're done.
I think everyone did.
I am going to use. I don't know. Does it cover animal handling to see if something's dead or not with just touch?
Just roll animal handling, yeah.
I only got a 5.
It's still breathing.
You don't know. Also, you need to make another Constitution
Because I'm
saving
slow
throw
becoming.
as you're still becoming stone.
Oh, that's great. That's 22.
22. And with that, you're really concentrating hard after you've kind of touched this animal and you feel it's dead. Oh no, you don't.
I don't know.
You don't know. You're just touching it.
I don't know that it's dead.
And then,
Guys, I don't know.
But now we know it's
alive.
dead.
Guys, is it alive?
Yeah, but with that concentration trying to reverse your form, you resist the effects of this petrification as you feel like feeling coming back into your legs.
Hooray!
And you feel like your legs are coming back from being stone. But you don't know if it's alive or dead. Now we come to Rack.
What do I need to do?
I don't know.
If I'm turning, turning to stone, because I was turning to stone as well.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
make a
right.
DC. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
Make a
that's
DC.
Is that really a big dice roll sound?
Oh shit.
Apparently not.
Apparently it was.
4 plus con 5.
5. Okay. And with that,
Well, Rack's dead.
It doesn't kill you, does it? Petrification.
If we leave it behind, you're effectively dead.
But we won't let you roll up a new character.
We should put you on the back of a car and just and just put you on the front of the ship.
yeah.
Figurehead, yeah.
You then feel the rest of your form in this intense battle that's currently going on.
I can't see
It's
shit as well.
terrifying. Like, you know something's going on. You heard screeches. It's horrible. You don't know how long this battle's going to go on for. And with that thought, your whole body petrifies.
So I
into
time
stone.
just to shout one thing.
Yeah.
In potion!
Nin potion, everyone. I heard
potion!
Nin potion.
Okay, so with that, Everard's turn. Seeing just clouds, you do anything at all?
Guys, I'm hearing some confusing sounds. Is it dead? I mean, is it? I can make the is it dead? I can make the cloud go away. Guys.
Can any of us actually respond out of turn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're talking to reaction
Yeah, talking through.
within reason.
Yeah, drop it. It's gone quiet.
Okay. Okay, I'll dispel the cloud.
As soon as I noticed, because in my turn all I did was like grab it. Can I, like, as a bonus action, try and hide in the cave to make it look like I've been eaten or something?
Yes. Make a just a stealth check.
8. Gentleman's 8.
Okay, so you kind of stumble loudly as the petrification process just finishes
Tittering.
into the cave itself, and the fog dispels, and you just see.
Oh, can I just find out there's a patch of grease there?
Make a dex check. Saving throw. Saving throw.
I do have the advantage on it.
Well, actually, no, it's-
danger sense.
Yes.
You know it's there, so you get advantage.
Is that okay? That was a 10. And then a 9. So
What do you need?
13 I got.
No.
And you
Well, shit.
giggling to yourself, you
Slide into the ring. I'm having a
as the
jumping
cloud dispels and the fog dispels, and you just see the
Can you get rid of the
basilisk
grease?
dead
Oh yeah.
in front of you. Yeah, so
What happened to Bryn? We rushed to Bryn's side.
What happened to Rack? He's
hang on,
stoned.
Sorry,
sorry, the fog is cleared, and you just hear echoing from the cave mouth. Collapses to the ground, and you see a dead basilisk on the floor.
Leave it sideways.
And that's what you see.
Oh,
So we're out of combat now, aren't we?
And you're now out of combat.
I'm gonna move into the cave then.
I'll grab one of the potions off Bryn.
Okay, I'll dispel the grease. I'll dispel the grease.
Oh god, okay.
You get it?
And I'll go and pour the potion on Rack.
Who Yen goes gets the potion.
Yeah, and I'll say
You
to
get
Bryn,
one.
you're an idiot.
What? What?
And I'll pour the potion on.
There was a second basilisk, but I scared him off.
Oh.
Yep.
You have to. So
Which way?
you get like
He went back into the ground. Basilisks live in the ground.
you start to get the potion. You kind of like try and pour it in his mouth, and it's
Beak.
difficult.
Beak.
Sorry. And then you kind of just.
I was
get
talking.
get it
I
on
was
your hand.
talking as I got frozen. Potion.
That's okay, that's fine. And you just pour it in, and then like you see the mouth becomes organic again, and then Rack just drinks the rest of the potion, and his form slowly turns back into its organic feathery self. Yeah, and that's what you do.
Did it straight away, didn't you?
Mhm.
Straight
And
away.
you
Because
guys-
that's so much fun.
You guys are now.
But we still have fun because look, we got 3 petrified people, 4 petrified people, and 1 potion.
But as our good friend Rod informed us, we can halve.
We go. Rack, sorry. Rack, that's your name, right? Rack. Oh my god, we haven't seen him in years. We came back and found you, old buddy. We've been travelling for so long.
I am quite weary. After many
We're
years.
not aware of a passage of
One time before I died, I thought I'd come back and see my old friend Rack
roll
again.
investigation.
Okay.
Please, we can.
Investigation. I have
It's been 20
got
years.
-2. 3.
Oh my god! How long have they left you in statue form for, Rack?
I don't know.
Jesus, they look the same. But they're saying it's been years.
You're wearing the same clothes. It's still it's still a dead basilisk bear. Hasn't been moved.
The adventuring didn't really work out for us.
We've seen it die.
We're having a reunion.
And there was another basilisk, but we failed it. Then I scared one off into the ground.
You kind of get their bullshit. You now that you're piecing the bits together slowly.
Oh, we're so good fun.
So what do you guys do now?
I'm gonna head into the cave and see if I can find them their eggs.
Okay.
Does someone want to have a look at the basilisk, see if we can harvest anything from it?
Okay.
I want to try and get some of that juice out.
I'm going to
Some, like,
investigate
good juice.
this
But
Okay.
petrified person.
which one?
The one inside.
The one inside.
Okay. Yeah, let's both roll investigations. We'll do Marcus first, then Yen.
17 plus 0. 17.
17. Okay. So looking around, yes, you see the petrified statue, which well, that's Yen's business, so you don't take too long. But you see like fragments of like stone all about, like body parts and stuff, just crumbled, like hands and bits of torso and stuff, all in statue form, around this little den. You go into the one particular section and you do see like a nest has been created with like pebbles and rocks and some kind of undergrowth and bush, and you see 3 pretty well-sized eggs, kind of rock-like in texture, with some kind of black kind of streaks and marks across, and you guess these are the eggs. Yen, make your was your
Oh,
investigation?
16.
16. You go towards this this statue. First thing you notice, its arm's on the floor, and the right arm is on the floor, and you see a half-elf male he doesn't look like an adventurer though, but he's in like a state of like just fear right now, like but his arm's off.
Okay. Anything else about him? Like, are his clothes nice?
He's got pretty nice clothes, to be honest. Yeah.
Does he seem to have any
They're
valuables?
not to your taste, but
You're a man of style, and you understand this man was, I mean, not well off, but he wasn't a poor person by any means. A pauper. He was, he's a nice-ish clothes, but you've seen that already in Trismuth. You imagine, he might be from Trismuth, like from somewhere else. But he doesn't look like the type to be adventuring. And it also, you don't think this was where he was frozen. He may have been moved here, maybe. Yeah. So that's what you get from that. And what do you guys do? Were you going to start looking at the body?
yeah, I'm gonna go over and see it. I mean, it's not really my I don't mind moving these fucking fingers. It's not really my forte, but I'm gonna try and figure out where this pouch full of de-petrification goo is.
I'm gonna help you.
Make a nature check. And you're helping?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Because I'm good at survival, so I could cut it out.
you can get advantage on your roll
Okay.
with Bryn telling you where to go.
That's a 19.
All to the left, mate.
That's
Nah, you're right the first time.
By the way, did we see any petrified equipment inside the cave?
What equipment wouldn't turn to stone?
I'm gonna try and drain
I
it.
thought everything
you do
was
see,
gonna-
on the adventurers, you don't see necessarily you see fragments of shields and swords, but they're not.
Nothing worth salvaging.
You do see on the adventurers outside, so you imagine the adventurers, they are kitted up. But
Would we
not-
have to use are they if they got a bloody great axe, that's now a stone axe.
Yeah.
Right, so we'd have to use the potion to seal.
Well, we could bring the whole person.
Can I
down.
try and I want to try and puncture this organ? And I've got my water skin,
What are
which
you puncturing it with?
I've got a small knife.
Okay. You've got your water skin.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and drain it. I empty the water out my water skin.
Okay.
And I'll try and
So with that, you just under Bryn's guidance.
Oh.
it's like a wedding cake.
Yeah.
Like
a very morbid wedding cake.
Or you're trying to teach me how to play pool.
It's all in the head, mate.
And you
Just like pool.
you push. It takes a bit of.
You've played pool before.
It's basically waist down.
It takes a bit of a push, but you get pierced through the skin, and you get through. You imagine to be the gullet, and you see this oily, greenish substance start coming out, and you manage to catch it in your water skin. Some of it does come over the side. It's not completely tidy, but you do get most of it for sure, and that does fill up the water skin.
Nice.
Do you guys do anything?
How much is that in terms of compared to how many potions equivalent
uses?
is this to?
You don't. You can roll Arcana, but you're not sure. You don't really.
That's not magic.
Oh, if only I was any good at Arcana. That's a 19.
Okay. You imagine that you'll be able to get a fair few potions out of this because you're basically.
Do I need to make it into potion?
This is the
Can I not
main
just use it
essence
raw?
of it.
Can I not just use it
You
raw?
can use it. Yes, you also know from that if it's dead within the first minute, if it's dead, you can still use it, straight up. It won't be if you get an alchemist to do it, you probably get more bang for your buck, but you can use it straight up right now and it will de-petrify.
Nice. Okay.
Guys, so we've got 60 seconds to make a decision. Are we going to take this stuff back and try and sell it, or are we going to use it now to free up these statues?
Let's say use it.
So let's free these guys.
Let's use it, they probably
The
got some gear on
ones
anyway.
the ones with
Does
missing
that
legs.
really know what? Okay,
Do
fine.
we freeze the ones with missing limbs? Should we try and get them anyway?
Let's
Yes,
just hold them in place.
Yeah, hold them close, yeah.
And get as much.
I've got some health potions ready.
God.
Oh, see, I'm thinking more let's kill them and take their gear, but...
So
Do we need to get some string ready as well so we can tie off a leg.
who are you going
Yeah.
for
Bleeding.
first? with
We're
this?
gonna start with.
Shall we start with an intact one?
Yeah, whole. A whole.
Shall we go for this? Go for the dwarf because it might need less. It's smaller, right?
Smallest.
No, it's just one of the many advantages of being small.
Let's get on with it, shall we? Time is ticking.
Okay, so you get your oil, you start to lather up this dwarf. it's an oil. You can't
This takes me back.
It's all in the thumbs. It's all in the thumbs.
This is like a balm right now, and so you're covering this thing as much as you can, and it starts to take hold, and the rest of it starts.
I'm
to
already going to the
freeze.
next guy.
Okay, well, but
I've
during
only
this,
got a minute.
yeah.
So one of us can keep. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
One of us can keep
I'm not doing it
going.
because it might be quite terrifying.
I'm inside. I've got the eggs. So
Okay, so
one of you guys needs to do something.
well, first with this dwarfen figure, you start to. He starts to become organic again. He goes, what the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna go for this person, see if the broken leg
The
thing
broken
works.
leg thing.
Yeah.
How are you gonna do it?
Guys,
I'll hold it.
Hold it in place next to it.
Wait. Yeah,
No, that's potion.
is the dwarf out?
Is the dwarf? The dwarf is now mostly out, but he's trying to do this quickly within the minute.
So he's
still
no, but I mean like I can leave the dwarf now. He's
yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna run over and try. If there is any like little bits of stone, I'm gonna try and like pack him in, like holding it on the leg bit,
On the leg
on the joint, on the leg bit.
Okay.
Let's try and.
What are you trying to depetrify first?
I'll
Are
start
you
with.
going for the?
I'm gonna work from where the leg joint is out in each direction.
Cool. So you start to go from the leg joint, and then it's like a small ring, but instantly it just bleeds profusely all over your hands. It's like the whole leg is covered in blood.
Brian vomits into his mouth.
And it starts to. I mean, it slowly starts to creep up. You imagine it's going to stop creeping if you stop applying it. You can.
That's a place for a thumbnail.
Okay.
Okay, you've got a choice to make here.
So-
You can either like try and finish this up, but they won't have a leg, or you can like just stop right now and see if someone else can do it later on. But that's your decision to make right
Wait, I
now.
have a good idea. I can cast mending. Right?
It's a bit late.
It's already organic material.
Guys, I mean, there's no chance for this guy.
We'll get the next one. You can't get the move.
Well, there is a guy without the arm, so we can do it on him,
Yeah, we'll
right?
do it on him. It's fine. I'll keep going out.
So you're gonna keep.
Can someone tie off the leg?
Are you gonna keep doing it with this particular person?
Yeah, it's fine. You can get. If you can fix a leg to him now, you can fix a leg to him later.
I'm
It's
just,
fine.
I'm just
Stop
saying,
the
like, because
blood
what I was saying was like, you imagine if you do stop now, it's just going to drain the blood from like one portion of the leg, and it'll just stop, and then it's just going to be like that one part's organic, and the rest of it's still stone. Or you can just keep going.
Well, I'm gonna keep going.
I'm going to keep going.
He's
But
committed.
if anyone in character wants to stop me, then I'm also happy with that.
Okay.
I think Rad's going to keep going, but if anyone thinks it's about
Wait. If
trying to-
you don't keep going, it'll just be blood, flesh, and mess, and then stone up
Yeah.
and stone down without the leg as well.
And stone down.
and stone down.
So at the moment, it's
If he dies, he dies, like-
leg,
He's already
Rad's
dead.
dad,
Yeah.
Rad's leg. I think
Can I
I
do like a survivally just pull the thorax
There's
and rip
medicine.
some
I
cloth?
think medicine's the
See if
thing.
I can. Oh, is that
Yeah,
this one? Yeah. Do I have to roll for that or?
I think you should probably. I don't know what you'd roll.
No.
for.
What Bryn does is he gets the dust of dryness and he slams it on the bottom of the wound, so it immediately coagulates.
Okay.
So I've got 5 pinches of it.
That's
So what happens is you use the dust on water, any liquid. Can we push
Yeah,
any
sure.
liquid?
Yeah.
It turns into a cube of the liquid.
Wait. So we stuck his leg back in place. We now put dust around it, and we turn that into a solid cube of blood. Right? That's just going to appear and explode outwards.
So it's just going to dry. Okay, so what it does, because it's only a small amount, right, is flesh.
Yeah.
All of that now, all the blood in that area is congealed and solid.
it sort of contracts itself down into like a solid.
So you're trying to like
block.
cover, but you don't know if it's like going to be a permanent thing. But you can try that, yes.
Well,
Because you're basically putting dust on an open.
Let's
wound.
not go too much off the text because it turns out it turns it into a tiny pellet which you can smash on the floor. So let's not worry about what that will
let's not
do.
focus on details. All I know is it stopped the bleeding.
All I know
It will
is-
stop the bleeding.
You've sucked up a cubic foot of blood out of this person.
If that much of your leg is there, that much blood.
Yeah, at the moment it's a statue. In the
Isn't it
future, it's going to be a
just
person
gonna
or a
keep coming
corpse.
down?
We don't know yet.
No, but
Oh,
it's
this is great.
that's going to be solid. It's going to be a solid.
Alright. It's a
gonna-
clever use. It's
Surely
clever
it'll
use.
give me an advantage on trying to stem the blood.
It's a clever
Or-
use. I want you to roll with advantage using that medicine.
You've got advantage. It's fine.
Cool, fine.
For the viewing audience, that was a 5.
But surely. It's not going to bleed anymore.
I suppose what's probably happens, you started rubbing it in and then like, oh, my eyes are watering, started rubbing your eyes.
No, I'm sorry, but I don't need to do some stuff.
Okay.
I botch it a bit.
Okay, what you're doing, you're trying to tie it up with the dust as well. Dryness.
Right, so there's now
The
four
wound does
pieces
start. The wound does start like drying up, and it does start like kind of coagulating, but it's by no means permanent. It's just stemming the flow for now,
Right.
as the rest of the organic form slowly like turns into organic material as well, into this what's her name?
I mean,
Into this female human in adventuring gear. As you reach the face, she just starts screaming because it hurts a lot because she's lost her leg.
Right.
Yeah, what the hell's going on? Where's my leg? Where's my leg? Where's my
Shout
leg?
at her with intimidate. Do you have any health potions? Someone's botched your leg, love.
Check. Meanwhile, are you running on the next one?
yeah.
No, I have none.
We fucked.
Am I gonna die? Who are you? Where am I? Who am I?
What has the dwarf been doing for all this time? Has
The dwarf's like looking on, just like looking at himself, like seeing if he's still all organic.
I'm
I
pretty
need
much doing the
everyone.
same thing.
Actually, what's everyone's passive perception right now?
Also.
10.
11.
Where? What?
Oh, 12.
That bad boy. Passive. 11.
Okay. Who got the 11s?
I've got 12.
12. Okay. Rack starts to hear rustling in the distance.
Oh shit.
That direction. And it's getting very close as all this. You've been distracted because everyone's screaming. There is a woman with no leg, bleeding profusely, who has no healing potions, and you hear
It's
rustling
not
in the
profusely.
distance.
It's a little bit stopped. Give me
Oh,
that.
it's stopped now. It's stopped now, but it's not permanent. It's a good
Yeah,
sort of. It's
temp-
stemmed the flow for now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she's not bleeding profusely.
But it hurts. 'cause
Yeah, no, she's
has
got one
yeah.
leg, mate.
Oh, so
I
they're
know
missing
she's got-
completely?
Yes.
Okay, I thought we picked.
Like,
So what you
no,
do
no.
to stop the flow?
I'm going to go over and
D on that one.
deal on this person because I don't know
Okay.
that anything's coming yet.
As Rad starts going towards this dragonborn female warrior and getting ready to de-petrify her, as the dwarf just looking very confused and starts asking questions, you hear this rustling. What do you do?
I shout to everyone. Hey, everyone! There's something coming in the distance. Is it the other one? Might be the other one.
What? Just question. What does the owlbear do? Because he knows he's trying to look after us. That's all he knows he's trying to do. Because is he going to try and just run and make noise somewhere else? He could maybe make a loud noise somewhere where we're not. Unlike the first loud noise he made, which was chuffing
This is
useless.
where we were.
Yeah. It's like another one of you. Oh shit.
What have you done?
My February friend.
Yeah.
Not very intelligent.
Well,
And it rolled an at one.
Oh, good.
So it just opens its mouth
Oh, no.
again.
More fish.
What did you guys do, knowing there's rustling? And you all, now he said it, you hear it.
I'm massaging quickly. I'm like, guys, advice.
Oh, you're doing it with the dragonborn.
I'm doing
Right, okay.
the Dragon Ball.
So-
Okay. What's going on?
I'm gonna sprint out to the.
Is that the Dragon Ball?
That's the dragonborn lady as her face starts to go organic and she gets her sword ready. Where's the basilisk?
I think he's behind you.
What?
And turns around quickly as the rest of her face
I'm just
starts
gonna
to
run
go
from the
organic.
cave and be like, guys, I suggest you follow me. Like, jump over the corpse.
In this brief moment, I'm gonna give a healing potion of some kind
Okay,
to the bleeding woman,
brilliant.
and then I'm
Still
gonna,
missing a leg. It's not going to
Yeah,
hurt
but
that.
But it'll stop,
Not
yeah.
gonna hurt as
yeah.
much.
So it's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good, man.
And leg grows back.
Nope. She gets an extra leg.
This is 3 leg Sally.
Yeah. She's quick in a pinch. But then what Bryn is going to do, hearing this, he's immediately going to sprint into the wood,
Okay.
do his hiding thing, and try and get round the back of the basilisk and make noise on the other side. I don't know. We're not in initiative, so that's what he's
Yeah,
trying
that's
to do,
fine,
and
that's
then
fine.
you guys do whatever.
Yeah, sure. So you dart off as
Yeah.
you start to see, as she quickly drinks this potion whilst sort of kind of tears coming down her eyes as she realises she has no leg anymore. She's
And I'll leave.
drinking and you see it is visibly helping the wounds as you run.
Yeah, and I'm also as I go, I'm going to go take this and give her a depetrifying potion.
to
the
woman.
To the one who's bleeding out.
So no. So she has it, and I said, "This depetrifying potion, don't use it. Just give it to the other people. See you later."
Right. I'm going to take charge. Okay, Rod, get onto the last statue. Yen, help him. Fighters to the front, and then just sort of stand basically in the mouth of the cave.
Where's everyone positioning themselves right now?
Mouth of the cave.
So Marcus goes to the mouth of the cave. So, do you guys want to place yourselves? I'm just going to place these people. So the dwarf listens to you. What do you want?
Front of the cave. We'll protect the others.
Alright. And so he runs.
Is someone going to help? Is someone helping her help?
I've still got the glowing globe in front of my shield as well.
Because I'm where I am, I'm going to help lay one leg into the cave and then come back out.
Cool. So you
I help her in until she's.
Where's she going? Where you put?
Just kind of like out of view kind of thing.
Cool.
Thank
you.
Down.
She says.
She's a bit confused by a giant bird, I assume.
Yeah. The Dragonborn. Warrior. She goes. Well, not warrior. She's a fighter of some kind. And so she turns. She sees Bryn disappearing. Where do you want me?
With the rest of us, in the cave.
Okay. So just here, or in the cave?
Whichever really. I'd say this side, our side of the corpse of the basilisk, so we have a bit of cover from it.
Okay, so she is going to run just this way, also here, so she also can see everyone else. Who's debarming this guy here?
We need to.
Me and Ro, we've got to have a conversation.
So
hold it, wizard.
Oh shit, the arm, yeah. Okay.
We'll need a potion for this one, and then I start casting a spell of mending, which takes a minute.
Shit. Okay, so that takes a whole minute.
Yeah, so you definitely won't have any of the extra juice left.
Okay. So whilst you're mending,
hang on,
and Rod's there, ready. You guys are waiting for a minute here. Okay.
Except for the joint.
It might be metagaming a little bit, but if we got another basilisk on the way, why not just wait until we killed that one? Because that one's
we can do it properly.
Juice. And then we don't have to use the
You can
potion.
say
Well, the thing is, once we've used this potion, right?
You can say this in character if you want to, because you know
There's
you
a
can see
basilisk
what they're doing
coming
from
for now.
distance.
Yeah, well in that case,
He's wounded.
why don't we wait for
He's
the...
wounded, he won't get to help
keep
us
casting the
fight.
spell of mending if you want.
Don't interrupt me, I'm still learning.
Right, do you want to cast fog again at the front?
I was thinking about moving some earth and just kind of blocking this thing.
With Bryn outside.
Well, I mean, he's a grown elf. He's accountable for his own actions.
Okay. At this point, Bryn does see in the distance a hulking basilisk walking towards, and it's starting to hear commotion, so it's starting to pick up a bit of speed.
Cool.
And it's on its way to the opening, and you see that, and you're above it from a
So
tree.
we're still in the trees.
You're still in the trees.
Right.
The basilisk male, you think, is still in the trees.
That's a fucking cool image, can I just say? You're leaping from tree drop to tree drop really stealthily.
What he's gonna do is he's going to he's got these javelins that he doesn't really use.
Okay.
So I'm gonna lob one really not too far away, so far enough that we'll hear it into a tree, so it makes like a boom behind it. So it hears something aggressive behind it.
Roll.
I mean, would I just?
I'm gonna say, just roll. Just roll straight d20, add a proficiency.
Okay. 20.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, you lob this thing, and you.
It's in its skull and it dies.
And it goes. It scrapes past the tree, and then it spins around wildly, and then it lands straight into a bush, making a big rustling sound as the basilisk quickly turns around and grunts and starts walking towards that a bit cautiously. It buys you a bit more time, you think, before it sees there's nothing there and turns around. What does everyone else do, and what do you do in this moment?
Well, listen,
Well, it's
maybe just locking
like
ourselves in isn't the best idea. Do you just want me to do fog? I
Yeah,
can do fog. I'm happy to do fog.
I think fog's a good idea. Can I get the, so the basilisk, it's about, standing height is what, up to about our shoulder, head height?
About shoulder.
So if I were to get the immovable rods and put it in front of the entrance, which is really, really narrow, right in the center at, say, lower chest height,
Yeah.
it would be too high for it to duck underneath and too low for it to duck underneath and too high for it to clamber over.
What at the narrowest point?
Yeah, and just have it horizontally straight in place. So we'll be able to like get underneath
Do
it.
it.
If it starts overwhelming us, we can move
Sure.
backwards and just shoot it and it
Yeah,
can't get us.
you do that.
Nice.
You place the immovable rod
Okay,
there.
I'll do that.
Nice. And you,
Like
with
that?
your mending,
Yeah, seems about right.
you've still got another 30 seconds left before you finish the spell.
Okay, I'll cast fog in. Do you reckon in about the same place? Because I'm thinking here, if it gets in this far,
We can go back behind it
then,
and shoot into the cloud.
like everyone can attack it at once as its head emerges.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Or
So-
if it's just covering a little bit beyond the immovable rod, if we retreat and we know it's there, we can just shoot into that gap.
yeah,
and
let's
we'll
just,
be able to
let's
see
just
it.
do this. I'll make sure the grease is rubbed out, but we'll leave it.
we know there's no grease.
I'll leave it in the same place.
And it is at this point that you see emerging from the brush. You've still got another like kind of 20-15 seconds left to finish your mending spell. A second basilisk emerges.
Same picture.
Just emerging now.
What did Owlbear do?
Owlbear.
Did he go in with you, or did he come out?
I imagine stay
Oh
out.
man. Owlbear's just looking around, like completely bemused by the whole situation.
Yeah.
Did he move? Did he move out of the fog?
There's no fog. Is there?
Yeah, I just cast fog again.
Oh, here again.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's wandering around and it's here now. It doesn't know.
Sweet.
And so you see the basilisk coming through the brush. Bryn, do you do anything before it makes way into the clearing? It's now. I'm gonna say it's basically here, but it'll be like coming in here. And in fact, let's get rid of these.
That's true.
Well, I'm gonna get into like a
No,
stealthy.
we know they're gone. That's fine.
I'm gonna get into a
Well-
stealthy vantage point around there and not look at it at all. No, I'm gonna stay where I am on the edge of the forest, not looking at it, looking at the tree.
Just
So you're
listen to
staying
it.
on the edge of the forest.
Yep.
You're just gonna look at. Are you gonna warn the guys, or are you just gonna stay silent?
Just stay silent. Because I gather
Cool.
they picked up
Okay,
what's going
cool.
on.
So, and you guys make your final preparations.
Does anyone want me
Right
to cast
now.
grease again?
You still have you still have a few seconds left to finish the mending spell. So that's what you're doing with your final seconds, is finishing up this mend. Everyone else, quickly, what are you doing?
Crouch behind the basilisk corpse with the shield up and the light shining out towards it.
Okay. Everyone else,
Yeah, nothing.
just ready?
Yeah.
Bracing?
I'm just prepared.
Bracing yourself? Okay. So as the fog surrounds you guys, you all get ready. Yen is still casting mending on this half-elf man. The woman without a leg is just trying to tend to a wound right now. And everyone else is getting braced for a fight as Bryn looks over, seeing the basilisk enter the clearing, the fog surrounding you all. As Marcus just clicks the immovable rods and gets ready as well. And the owlbear, you don't know where the owlbear is, but the owlbear is very confused.
I'm not sure the
And-
owlbear knows where the owlbear is.
No, the owlbear does know nothing right now. But you're all getting ready. And that's where we'll leave off for tonight.